At this time, any veteran or active military member currently present is invited to make their way to the end zone opposite the scoreboard. Please then join our NAHS cheerleaders in forming the tunnel to welcome our Norton Lancers as they prepare to take the field in their matchup with the Medway Mustang.
You're listening to MyFM 101.3's coverage of high school football, brought to you by Milford Federal Bank, Joseph and Thomas Opticians, Milford Regional UMass Memorial Health, Crystal Pool and Spa, The Embroidery Bar in Milford, All Temps System, Milford Hardwood, Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop, Peppercinis, Winks Salon and Spa, ABC Air Heating and Cooling, Milford Tire Service, Southwick Zoo, American Climbers, GNC Plumbing and Heating, Flood Fire Pro, Modern Design and Build, and Milford Nissan and Milford Nissan Collision Center. Now down to the field for high school football.
We welcome you to Norton High School for tonight's coverage of high school football as the Norton High School Lancers take on the Medway Mustangs. We welcome you into our pregame show tonight that is brought to you by Joseph and Thomas Opticians, providers of vision care and optometry services, including eyeglasses and frames. From our broadcast position alongside Joe Rice, I am Sam Smith. Glad to have you with us. Joe, both these teams coming in with kind of opposite weeks last week. What are we looking for here tonight?
Yeah, good question. It should be a good battle between two teams desperate for a win. You know, it was kind of an opposite result for both teams. Norton had a huge win last week, 42-7 over DS, and Medway comes in after losing 34-6. Big loss on the field as well as their quarterback goes down.
Absolutely, for sure. Medway coming in at 3-2, averaging just over 31 points a game and letting up just under 16 points a game. They have been dominant on offense so far through the first 5 weeks.
Yeah, they sure have. Looking at some of their results through this season, pulling that up here on Max Preps. For week one, they had a 54-0 victory. Week two, things kind of slowed up a little bit in the offensive side, losing 14-13 week three against Falmouth. They picked it right back up, 49 points scored, 34 against Westwood. And only 6 last week. Obviously, the quarterback did go down as well. So we will see how they respond here in week number 7.
And we talked to Coach Rigney before the game, and he talked about some of the inconsistencies that they had. Let's roll it. All right, everybody. I am here with Coach Rigney of Medway, and you guys are 3-2 to start the year. How are you feeling about your start so far?
It's been good, a little inconsistent, so we'd like to see a little more consistency. That's what we're going to be shooting for tonight. Absolutely, and you guys are coming off a loss last week. How has that
been this week in practice and how you're trying to build off that, take what you learned last week and apply that into this week here against Norton?
That loss really stung. The guys felt it deep, so they had a great week of practice, and they're rebounding well. They didn't have a good taste in their mouth last week, so they're looking to change that this week.
Well, good luck. Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
That was Coach Rigney as Metallica plays us in out of the pregame.
Loudly, might I add.
Absolutely, very loudly. This has definitely been a challenging week in practice. How do you think they took that and applied that into this week?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it took a lot out of them knowing that Keeney's going to be out for this game. But at the same time, you can't hang your head for too long. You have to make sure that you come into this game next man up in mentality, and whoever that next quarterback will be for Medway, we shall see. But it doesn't matter. They got to get a win anyway.
Transitioning over to the Norton side, Norton coming into this one, they have impressive win over Dover Sherburne last week, winning 42-7. Kind of an opposite week from how Medway did last week.
Yeah, 100%. It was a complete 180 from what we saw with Medway. A 42-7 win. DS, they've had some tough losses this year, but at the same time, they just played Bellingham last night and played them very closely, and we think that Bellingham's a good team. So any given week, and Norton certainly proved that they can contend this season. We will see if they make the playoffs. They're 2-3 right now. They're 17th in Division 5. So they're right on the cusp of making the playoffs. This is nearly a must-win for them.
Absolutely is. As we get ready for kickoff here tonight, tonight's injury report is brought to you by Milford Regional UMass Memorial Health. The only one on the injury report is, of course, Logan Keeney. We talked about it just moments ago. He'll be out tonight, the star quarterback for Medway. We are going to take... Actually, we're going to hang it right here for a second as we're going to go through tonight's colors of the game that are brought to you tonight by the Embroidery Bar in Milford, your local custom embroidery and t-shirt design shop in Milford. Tonight, Medway are in the road whites with the white pants. Milford in the, Norton in the home purples.
I do that myself,
yes.
Don't worry.
Norton in the home purples, wearing purple camo jerseys tonight as it is Military Appreciation Night here at Norton High School. A nice thing that they're doing here tonight.
Yeah, I believe the last names are of veterans, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they will be given apparently to a luncheon to these veterans that are on the names on the back of these jerseys tomorrow.
We were given nice pins too.
Yes,
the
we
American
were.
Flag pin.
We were given very nice pins as it is Military Appreciation Night. The coin toss is happening right now at the 50-yard line at midfield. Captains are out there for Norton, their captains, Kyle Gass, Jake Arts, Cole Merka, and Harry Ogilvy out there. Ogilvy. Being given the correct pronunciation on that. We appreciate that. As we're still waiting on the official word on the coin toss. We're waiting to see who will get ball first. As we bring you into tonight's Game Time and Temp that are brought to you by All Temp Systems, delivering the highest level of comfort and healing. It is going to be about 7 o'clock at kickoff, and it is 53 degrees in Norton. Fall weather has really kicked in.
It has, yeah. It's certainly a mid-fall night, that's for sure.
It absolutely is, and it's going to be down to the low. It'll be staying in about the low 50s throughout the night. It'll be 50 by 9 p.m. It'll be 48 by 10 o'clock.
Hopefully we're out of here by then.
Yeah, hopefully. It's going to be a really long game. Both teams coming out to midfield for a little bit of a hype build-up, as you can see it on the YouTube side. For those watching on the MyFM Media YouTube channel, tuning in live right now for the live stream of the broadcast, you can see the video feed of this one. But if you're listening to the audio here on MyFM 101.3, thank you very much for tuning in here tonight. The Honor Guard's coming out. They're going to do the national anthem, which means we will step aside. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back here on MyFM 101.3 with action coming up live next.
In the heart of Mendon, a world of luxury awaits. At Wink Salon and Spa, every visit is a moment of indulgence, designed just for you. From rejuvenating facials and soothing massages to expert hairstyling and wellness treatments, our experienced staff is here to evaluate your self-care routine. Whether you're prepping for a special event or simply craving calm, Wink Salon and Spa has got you covered. Visit winksalonspa.com or call today to book your appointment. Wink Salon and Spa, Mendon's premier beauty destination.
We can do amazing things when we work together. That's why at Charles River Bank, we're passionate about lending a hand to help businesses of all sizes grow. From lines of credit and term loans to commercial mortgages, we offer a range of powerful lending solutions, as well as local decision-making, guidance, and support from lenders who measure their success by helping you achieve yours. Charles River Bank. Personal connections, powerful solutions.
Are you looking for custom apparel that stands out? The Embroidery Bar in Milford is the place for businesses, families, schools, and teams who want to look sharp. Local and dependable, they've got everything from tees and jackets to cups and unique gifts.
I'm Anthony, co-owner of the Embroidery Bar. Whatever you need, embroidery, printing, or custom gear, we'll make it happen. We're here for our community, and we're ready to work with you.
Stop by the Embroidery Bar at 208 Main Street, 2nd floor, right here in Milford. Or you can visit them online at theembroidery-bar.com. The Embroidery Bar in Milford, the local go-to for looking your best. GNC Plumbing and Heating is proud to support our local football teams and athletes. Just like a strong defense on the field, they're here to keep your home running smoothly. Big enough to tackle any project and small enough to treat you like family. Visit GNCplumbing.com to learn more.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. High school football coming up shortly between the Medway Mustangs and the Norton Lancers here tonight. Sam Smith alongside Joe Rice. Glad to have you with us here tonight as tonight's kickoff is about to get started here in just a moment. Tonight's kickoff is sponsored by Milford Hardwood. Let them floor you. Once again, this is going to be a very interesting contest. Joe, final thoughts. What are we looking for here tonight?
Well, I think both teams are going to want to get off to a fast start. I think especially Medway, considering that they struggled offensively last week.
Absolutely, for sure. And on the Norton side of things, kind of keep doing what you're doing from last week, right? As Norton defended really well and right. Took a huge win on the huge win last week.
Yeah, obviously a much stiffer task here today, given that Medway is number 4 in D5 based on the MIAA power rankings. So in theory, this should be a tougher task. We will see how they respond.
Absolutely. Score update as Medfield is leading 30-0 against Millis.
It's a quick start.
Yeah, very quick start. Medway will be receiving, going from right to left. The kick will be going from left to right across your radio. Kick coming up here from Norton. The crowd coming alive here tonight.
Looks like that'll be Nate Christensen, the sophomore.
Booted away. And it'll go out to the back of the end zone. Medway will take over.
It's a beautiful kick right there from Christensen to get the game going. Goes right into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And 1st and 10 for Medway.
They'll be taking over at the 20-yard line to get things started here tonight. Medway getting ready to get things started here on 1st and 10. They're at the 20-yard line, going from right to left. High snap off right up the middle on the run, and he's going to get about 2 yards on that. And it'll be a good stop. It'll be 2nd down and long for Medway.
Yeah, just a run up the middle that time, and nothing going for Medway on the first play of the ball game.
Still have it listed as 2nd and 10. Looks like that is going to be Jackson Ambrosini at quarterback, it looks like. Throws on the right side, pass is broken up as that throw is actually there by Troy Pinkham trying to connect with Jacob White, could not connect.
Yeah, 2 plays for Medway, and both of which have been from the shotgun. This time they fake the handoff up the middle. It was a play action. Looked like he had the wide receiver open in the middle of the field, just couldn't connect, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 at the 20-yard line. They have to get to the 30 for a 1st down. Troy Pinkham, the sophomore QB, also plays defensive back. 2 receivers lined up to Pinkham's left, 2 to the right. 1 man running back to right on his right hip. Gets the snap, goes back, has to scramble his way out of the pocket, throws to his right, pass is bobbled, it is caught, and it will not lead much more. They'll give him forward progress, but that's going to be about it. That reception there coming from Aiden Sikowski. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, it looked like the quarterback that time was a little bit uncomfortable in the pocket. He had to flush his way out to the far sideline this time. He does get the throw off on the run, and it was accurate. That little bobble, I'm curious to see if he catches that ball right away, if he can get some extra yardage.
It is 4th and 5 at the 25-yard line. They will be punting here. Jacob White is lined up to punt. 2 men in the backfield lined up to receive for Norton way back beyond their own 45-yard line. Low snap. Gets it away. It's more of a line drive shorter kick. And it will be downed right at the 45-yard line. When we come back, Norton will take over. We'll be right back here on MyFM 101.3.
Football game, hometown pride, and American Climbers serving in and around Hopkinton is right there with you. Proud sponsor of high school football and your go-to for expert tree care. Play hard, climb harder. AmericanClimbers.com.
Welcome back. Norton takes over here on first down. They'll line up at their own 45-yard line. Pretty good field position for Norton to start things off. 3 receivers lined up to the quarterback's right. Only 1 to his left. Gets the snap. Throws. Pass deflected, and it's broken up as it was thrown there by Jacoby Flynn. It was intended. It looks like it was intended for the tight end.
Yeah, that ball should have been intercepted, Sam. That was right in the hands of Christian Cotilli, but it just deflects right off his fingers. Would have been a big return, I think, as well, as he had a lot of space.
He had a lot of space on that near side. Lined up on the far hash, 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line, going from left to right across your radio. Norton in the home purples. 1 receiver lined up to the right, 3 to the left. Running back on Flynn's right hip.
Man in motion.
Man in motion. It's going to go to Kyle Gass, and he might have lost a yard there. It's going to be 3rd down and 11, it looks like.
Yeah, a bit of a shovel pass that time for Norton. They were trying to get some movement at the line of scrimmage for the defensive line of Medway. It didn't really work out for him. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 at the 45-yard line, just a couple minutes in, under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Norton still in the huddle, comes out of the huddle now. See what they go with here. 2 receivers lined up to the right, 2 to the left. Running back on the quarterback's hip. Flynn gets the snap, rolls out of the pocket to his right, has some space on the near side, he's going to take it himself, takes a huge hit.
Yep, that was right at the helmet.
And a flag comes out.
Yeah.
As it looks like he was down at about the 48-yard line, 49 maybe, and we'll see what the flag is.
So I'm going to guess that that's a 15-yard penalty. It was helmet-to-helmet contact. He was being dragged down from behind, in fairness, which I think brought his body down. It looked like Medway was committed to the hit, and it was a helmet-to-helmet hit for sure, and that looks like it's going to be the penalty.
So this will move things up all the way to the Medway 35-yard line. That's going to be good field position here for Norton to try to score here in the first quarter.
Yeah, tough break right there for Medway. Obviously, it looks like you're going to get off the field in a 3 and out, but a free 15 yards, and Norton's in plus territory.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Norton getting that penalty to their advantage. One receiver to line up to the right of Flynn, 3 to the left. Flynn gets the snap, the handoff, and he's going to get a really good run. He'll be down at about the 27-yard line. It looks like that was taken there by Jacob Johansson.
Yeah, nice run on first down, staying ahead of the chains. He gets about 8 yards. Just a run up the middle that time.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and 2 at the 27. They got to get to the 25 for a first down. You got to think this is going to be a run play here on 2nd and 2.
That or you could take a shot here. It's kind of a free play when you think about it.
Yep.
2nd and short, you got to think you can probably make this on 3rd and short if you try to throw deep and it's incomplete.
1 receiver lined up on each side of Flynn. Running back on his left hip. Flynn gets the snap. He hands it off to Johansson. He will get across the 25-yard line. That'll be enough for a Norton first down.
Looked like a read option that time. It looked like for a second maybe the quarterback, Flynn, was going to pull that back, but he does hand it off to the running back and a first down for Norton. So they do run it like you said, Sam.
That will move the chains. First down at the Medway 23-yard line. Nice run there by Johansson once again. The junior running back also plays linebacker here for Norton. Same formation as last time. One receiver lined up to each side, except Johansson's on the right hip now of Flynn. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, goes to the air, deep ball down the near sideline, heading for the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Darian Antoni.
Just a great catch in the back corner of the end zone as we get the light show here in Norton. One of the rare sights you see at the high school level, but it's always a fun time. What a throw right there from Jacoby Flynn, the junior quarterback. Kind of a Russ Wilson moon ball to the back corner of the end zone for the first score of the day.
Darian Antoine, the junior wide receiver, also plays corner, and he gets the first score of the game. Extra point attempt coming here. Kick is up. It is right through the uprights. Norton with a 7-0 lead here on Medway. A nice 27-yard throw connecting with Darian Antoine. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the kickoff. Do not go anywhere here on My FM 101.3.
In the heart of Mendon, a world of luxury awaits. At Wink Salon and Spa, every visit is a moment of indulgence, designed just for you. From rejuvenating facials and soothing massages to expert hairstyling and wellness treatments, our experienced staff is here to evaluate your self-care routine. Whether you're prepping for a special event or simply craving calm, Wink Salon and Spa has got you covered. Visit winksalonspa.com or call today to book your appointment. Wink Salon and Spa, Mendon's premier beauty destination.
Welcome back to Norton High School. Darian Antoine with a 27-yard touchdown pass there from Flynn, and Norton with a 7-0 lead on Medway. They will kick away. Good kick down the middle. It'll be heading out to the back of the end zone. Medway will take over at the 20-yard line.
Tell you what, Nate Christensen has a boot for a leg. Another touchback this time, and it landed in the middle part of the end zone. Medway doesn't even think about returning that football.
So Medway will take over the same way they took over the last time. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down,
Medway coming off a huge loss last week, and now they're trying to build off what they, as what I mentioned in the pregame when talking to Coach Rigney, is that trying to build off what they learned last week and apply it here in this week in this big game here against Norton. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, going from right to left. Lined up in the middle. Gets the snap. Throws to his left. Pass is caught. It's caught there by Grant Hetzel, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line, it looks like. Oh, they're going to say they didn't even get anything, so it'll be 2nd and about 9. They're going to say they gave him a yard there. 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, just a quick out route that time. Quarterback just quickly throws it to the corner. Nice speed right there from the Norton defense to chop him down quickly.
Troy Pinkham calling the shots in the huddle. 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line. Medway and the Road Whites, they're going from right to left across your radio. Two backs lined up on one on either side, one on each hip. All receivers lined up to the left. It's two of them. It's a handoff. Gets across the 24 and gets to the 25-yard line. Looks like that was Christian Cautilli on the run. It'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, just a handoff up the middle that time to the running back, Cautilli. Of course, he was the one who looked like he was going to have an interception on the first play defensively. He's going to hope to make up for that here offensively.
3rd and 5 at the 25-yard line. They need to get to the 30 for a first down. Getting the play call from the sideline. Pinkham coming out to give it to his team. Two backs lined up again, one on either hip. Two receivers line up to the right, none to the left of Pinkham. Pinkham gets the snap, fakes the handoff, throws to his right, pass is incomplete, almost intercepted. The intended receiver was Aiden Tukowski. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it looked like he might have had Tukowski as well. It just looked like the throw was a little bit high. So it'll be another punt for Medway.
It'll be 4th and 5 at the 25-yard line. Another score update. Ashland leading 28-0 against Holliston as Medway gets lined up in punt formation. Jacob White will punt again. He punted the first time around. It was a pretty good punt. Put him at the Norton 45-yard line. More of a high kick. Takes a bounce. And it's going to roll all the way to the 40-yard line. We are going to take a short break. We'll be back in 15 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
Floodfire Pro of Franklin is proud to stand with our local athletes. From floods to fire, they restore more than property, they restore peace of mind. Visit floodfirepro.com, supporting our high school football team all season long.
Welcome back to Norton High School. Norton will take over on offense at the 40-yard line, going from left to right there at their own 40-yard line. Norton with a 7-0 lead on a nice touchdown in their last drive.
Yeah, so Norton was the team that got off to the fast start. We'll see if they can, respond by scoring another touchdown here.
Two receivers lined up to the quarterback's right. It's Flynn. One man in the backfield. The handoff up the middle gets to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like I don't know if that was a miscommunication or a misdirection as a late flag flies here.
It's a late flag way after the play. Let's see what the call is.
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike, it looks like.
On Medway, and that'll back things up here. Franklin with a 12-0 lead on Attleboro. Attleboro played Milford last week. I had the privilege of calling that game here on MyFM. That was a fun one to call with Jason Wilson. That's what we would call cinema, if you will. 21-18 final last Friday. That was a fantastic football game. Hopefully we have more of the same here tonight. So they get backed up all the way to their own 32-yard line, 2nd and 17.
I saw some late blocking on that play. I don't know if it was as a result of that, but either way, unsportsmanlike penalty on Norton backs him up. It was going to be 2nd and about 2.
Flynn with two receivers lined up to the right, running back lined up to his right. Rolls out of the pocket right away off the snap. Looking to throw, goes down the sideline, deflected, almost intercepted. It was almost picked by Jack Hevner, and it will be 3rd and 17 for Norton.
Yeah, Flynn was kind of drifting to the near sideline looking for an option, and he finally did find his intended wide receiver. He threw an absolute bullet at the receiver who was about 5-6 yards down the field, which I think resulted in the dropped pass and the near interception as a result.
3rd and long at their own 32-yard line. Norwood with a 21-0 lead against Hopkinton at the half.
A couple opportunities in this game, Sam, where Medway has had the chance of a turnover. They haven't come down with the football just yet.
Medway almost having 2 interceptions here so far. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Norton. Two receivers lined up on either side of Flynn. The running back lined up to the left hip. Flynn, the handoff, gets to about the 32-yard line, it looks like, on that run. It looks like it was run there by, it's number 10, Carson Wilbur. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, so I think Norton was trying to catch Medway off guard a little bit there. They did spread people out. There were a couple wide receivers on each sideline. So obviously, naturally, you have less players in the middle of the field. It was a run straight up the gut, but not nearly enough.
4th and 13 at the 37-yard line. Norton lined up in punt formation. Two men back through, receive it for Medway. High kick. It's going to take a bounce. It lands right at the 35, and it'll be down at about the 35-yard line. We are going to take a short break. Medway will take over coming up in 15 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
Modern Design and Build out of Holliston is proud to sponsor your local high school football team. From dream kitchens to stunning home additions, we build it right here in your community. Visit designbuildmodern.com to book a free estimate and let's build something great together.
Welcome back here on My FM 101.3. Norton with a 7-0 lead against Medway with 4:39 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, third possession here for Medway, and they've gone 3 and out, I believe, in the first 2.
Medway gets the snap on 1st and 10, the handoff up the middle, and he will get down just across the first down marker on the running back. That was Christian Cautilli once again. It will be first down at about the 46-yard line, a gain of 11.
Yeah, best play of the day so far for the Medway offense, just a run straight up the middle. Cautilli had a ton of space. Got to give a shout out to the offensive line here for Medway, creating that hole. And then Cautilli does a good job getting down because it looked like the defender for Norton might have had his arm on the football trying to pry that one free.
There's good blocking leading to a good run, opening up that hole for Cautilli to cut his way through the middle. 1st and 10 at the Medway 46-yard line, going from right to left. Running back lined up to the left hip. The toss over to Jack Vahey, it looks like, and he'll be just out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Yeah, toss over to the near sideline this time. Vahey does a good job creating something out of nothing. Didn't look like he had much space there at all.
That was actually Christian Cautilli, number 5. It'll be at the 48-yard line, it looks like. And it should be about 8 to the line to gain. Medway getting the play call here on 2nd and 8, the 48-yard line. The best field position Medway has had so far here tonight. Running back lined up on either side. 2 receivers lined up to the right. Snap, the handoff, trouble right away, and he gets swallowed up. Cautilli, the ball came out. The ball came out. They're going to rule he was down before the ball came out. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it looked like right off the snap, Sam, the ball was a little loose. And then he got hit right away, so you're thinking maybe he's going to fumble here. The ball came out after he hit the ground, though, so he didn't fumble, but he did still lose 4 yards.
3rd and 11 at the 45-yard line. A loss about 3 or 4 yards on that run. They have to get to the Norton 44 for a first down. Three receivers lined up to Pinkham's right. Running back lined up to the right hip as well. Low snap, Pinkham looking. Throws to his right, pass is caught by White. He'll try to get across the 50-yard line. He will be very close to that first down marker.
He's right at the line, it seems.
And they're going to say that it is going to be a Medway first down.
And that was a great play right there by the wide receiver, Jacob White, who had a defender right on his back. Once he caught that football, it was just a bubble screen over to the far sideline. He puts a nice spin move on and uses his speed to get to the sticks.
He reaches the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. First and 10. Two backs line up, one on each hip of Pinkham. 2 receivers to the left, excuse me. Handoff on 1st and 10. Goes up the middle, breaks a tackle. Christian Cautilli across the 10-5. Touchdown! Christian Cautilli. And Medway is back in it. It's 7-6, pending an extra point.
Yeah, so the huge 3rd down conversion by Jacob White results in 6 points. This time, Cautilli finds a massive hole straight up the middle towards the right side of the offensive line, and he is off to the races. It's a 7-6 ball game.
Pending an extra point here, this game could be tied up. A really good, really great run up the middle. Good blocking by the offensive line, once again leading their way to a huge first down and leading them to a touchdown as well later on in that drive.
Yeah, much bigger holes this time from
yes.
the offensive line as opposed to the first 2 drives.
In PAT formation, a left boot coming up. Kick is up. It is good. Medway evens the score at 7 with 2:38 to play in the first quarter. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds here on My FM 101.3.
At Imperial Cars, we're proud to support our local schools by contributing a portion of our business proceeds to purchase notebooks, binders, pens, pencils, crayons, markers, and other classroom essentials.
Our Cran the Van initiative is providing hundreds of local students and teachers with the school supplies and classroom supplies they need for a strong start to the school year. Because every student deserves a strong start. For over 30 years, Imperial Cars has been getting your family safely down the road and driving community impact.
Welcome back to Norton High School. It is 7-7. Medway tying things up on a nice, very long run touchdown for Christian Cotilli to even the score at 7.
Yeah, I think the offensive line was the story of that drive for sure.
Absolutely.
Cotilli did a good job finding those wide open holes, but really, if it wasn't for those gaping holes, I don't know how successful that drive is, based on the first two.
Medway getting ready to kick things off from their own 40-yard line. It will be kicked by Dylan Costa. Going from right to left. It'll be received at about the 20-yard line. Gets across the 30, and he's knocked out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. That was Carson Wilbur on the return.
Yeah, decent field position as a result of a shorter kick. Norton's able to return it from about the 23 to the 35, so just 65 yards. That's all they need.
At the 35-yard line, need to reach the 45 for a first down. Line up on the near side hash. Looks like 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The snap, the handoff, up the middle. He breaks a tackle. Jacob Johansson across the 20, and he is going to break that tackle. One play, 65 yards, 6 points. It's a house call. Touchdown.
Yeah, and at first it didn't really look like this was going to be a house call. It looked like for a second Medway might have this play bottled up, but it was the second effort from the running back who was able to make this play happen. And then at the end, close to the 10-yard line, he has to fight off a Medway tackler, and he does so. As a result, 1 play, 1 score.
13-7, it's a 65-yard run, touchdown for Jacob Johansson, the junior, coming through and making things Norton 13, Medway 7, pending an extra point attempt to try to make it a 7-point lead. Right boot, it is up. It is right through the middle, 14-7 in favor of Norton. Norton with the lead. We'll be right back here on My FM 101.3.
I need new glasses, but those chain stores are all the same. Rush service, limited choices.
That's why we're at Joseph and Thomas Opticians. They've been in Milford for over 38 years, and their selection is amazing.
Wow, these frames actually fit me, and they're helping me pick the best lenses for my lifestyle.
That's the difference. Personal service, great quality, and no pressure.
You're right. Forget the chains. This is where I'm coming from now on.
Joseph and Thomas Opticians. Trusted on site. Find us at 138 South Main Street, Milford.
Welcome back here to Norton High School. Norton with a 14-7 lead as Andrew Stroney has come through with his big boot, getting things down the field for Medway and those 2 extra points. 14-7. Both teams trading rush touchdowns. Cotilli for Medway and Johansson for Norton. Stroney will kick this one away. A deep kick again, and it'll go out of the back of the end zone again. They'll take over at the 20-yard line, and a late flag comes out behind the play. We'll see what the call is here. We're still waiting on the call here. The flag was thrown just before the 40-yard line. So we'll see what the call is here. Norton getting an explanation.
That would explain to me that
it's going to be on Norton.
Yeah.
Holding on Norton. So it's going to move things up. It'll be first down in some better field position. It'll be down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 35. With 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. Three receivers lined up to the left, running back to the left as well. Gets the snap, Cautilli will run it again. He'll break tackles again. He'll get across the 50, across the 45, and he's down about the 42-yard line. Christian Cautilli leading the way offensively for Medway, Joe.
Yeah, it seems like both offenses have really warmed up here in this game, as it was a bit of a slow start offensively for both teams, but now they're really getting the run game going. Cautilli has had a very strong second half of this first quarter.
2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Norton 14, Medway 7. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Norton 42-yard line for Medway on a nice run of over just about 15 yards or so, getting that first down.
Big response here from Medway. We'll see if they can get in the end zone, but after that touchdown that they just gave up defensively, it could be a backbreaker.
Snap, Pinkham, the handoff to Cautilli again. Gets across the 40. The ball's out. It is recovered. Thankfully for Medway, it is recovered by Medway at about the 38-yard line, but the ball came out right away after the contact, and it will be second down and about 5 or 6.
Yeah, he didn't lose that much yardage either after the fumble, but he has been very impressive running the football, just gashing his way through that Norton defense. This time around, though, Norton punches the ball free, and thankfully for Medway, they avoided disaster.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. Final minute of play here in the first quarter. Norton still in the huddle. Uxbridge with a 7-0 lead on Millbury. Getting updates from our board operator Nate Merowitz back at the radio station in Milford. We want to thank him for what he's doing for us tonight. 2nd and 7. Cautilli will run it up the middle again. He'll get to about the 36-yard line, a gain of 2, and it should be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, despite just fumbling on the last play, the coach obviously showing a lot of faith in Cautilli. He's going to get the football right back. This time he only pushes for about 2 yards. Another run straight up the middle, though.
As you can see in the stands, a lot of red, white, and blue. It is Military Appreciation Night here tonight at Norton High School. Final seconds of the first quarter look like they're about to tick off. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. We are going to take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the second quarter. Norton leading by 7. Do not go anywhere here on My FM 101.3.
It's time for the Reynolds Report, your local sports spotlight on My FM. From Friday night football and basketball buzzer beaters to the unsung stars of field hockey, track and field, and more. I've got all the highlights, scores, and stories from around the MyFM listening area. Stay up to date with the Reynolds Report and read more at myfmtoday.com. Local sports covered the way they should be, only on the Reynolds Report on MyFM.
This is Paul Serpine. If you're a regular MyFM listener, you know me as the voice of Claflin Hill Symphony Orchestra, the guy who gets to stand in front of some of the best musicians in the region, wave a stick at them, and magically amazing music pours out. When I'm in front of our orchestra, I'm in my element. But when I'm in front of my oil burner at 4:30 in the morning with no heat, I'm as useful as a 6-month-old baby. I made a call to Jeffrey Mushnick and his orchestra over at Medway Oil and Propane, and what a performance by Jeffrey and his skilled technicians. Medway Oil and Propane.
Welcome back to Norton High School. Time for the second quarter as Norton with a 14-7 lead on Medway. Sam Smith alongside Joe Rice. Glad to have you with us here tonight. It'll be 3rd and 5 of the 36-yard line for Medway. Run up the middle, and it looks like he will be short. Just barely of the first down marker. It'll be 4th, and it looks like about 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, another run up the middle for Cautilli, who was able to push his way close to that first down marker. I think the offense is going to stay out on the field here. I'm trying to get a glance of that, but if I had to guess, given it's 4th and 2, they'll likely stay out on the field.
4th and 2 at the 33-yard line, they are saying. We'll see exactly what Medway is going to do. Pinkham is coming back out for 4th down at the 33-yard line. So it looks like they're going to trust the offense, trust the run game possibly here. They could take a short pass down one of the sidelines to try to get a first down marker as well.
They're going to go under center here.
Pinkham under center. The toss over to Cautilli trying to get to the first down marker. He gets there and more. He will be down at about the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of, it looks like about 6 or 7 yards. It'll be enough for a Medway first down.
Much different look this time from the Medway offense. They go under center, and they actually pitch it outside the tackles. Everything has been a run between the tackles so far this game, but they pitch it to Cautilli over on that far sideline, who gets more than enough for the first down.
Clock is still ticking. 10:40 to go here in the first half. Norton with a 14-7 lead. Medway is driving. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Snap, throw to the right. Pass is caught. It's caught by Tukowski. He is going to be swallowed up there. He'll be downed at about the 25-yard. They're going to say at the 20-yard line, about the 20 or 21-yard line. At the 21-yard line, they're going to say. So it'll be 2nd and about 5 here, it looks like.
Yeah, just a straight drop back that time from Medway. Obviously a nice quick out route along the near sideline. Quick 5 yards for Medway.
2nd down. Pinkham with 2 backs with him in the backfield. Gets the snap, handoff to Cautilli again, breaks a tackle. Let's see, did he get there for a first down? It looks like he might have.
Yeah, maybe on that late effort, Sam.
That second push from one of the offensive linemen getting him across the first down marker.
It's close.
Let's see
Very
where they
close.
spot it.
Looks like they do have him down a yard short. So it might be just a little bit short, but either way, a nice second effort from the Medway offensive line to get in there to push Cautilli closer and closer to the sticks.
Looks like 3rd and 1 at about the 17-yard line, it looks like. Pinkham getting the call from the sideline. Something new I saw last week, I didn't really realize they had this in high school football. Burncoat, all the players on the field had like watches, and they got the play call from there.
Yep.
That was pretty interesting. Didn't really know they had that at the high school level. Saw it last week. They played a lot of Wildcat. For 3rd and 1, Cautilli.
You just got enough there, Sam.
Looks like he might have just got the first down. We'll see where they spot it.
Maybe not. I thought the original spot from the referee might have gotten it. We'll see.
They're going to point. It is a first down.
The chains marked 4th down, so that kind of threw me off for a second. But I thought at first glance he did get it. Obviously, we were proven correct.
Said this a lot last night. I was calling, I go to Dean College, calling women's volleyball last night. Ball don't lie, and in this case, ball does not lie either as well. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line, a gain of 1 on that run. It is enough for a first down.
We'll see if Medway can bang this one in. Obviously, Norton scored a 65-yard touchdown after you just went right down the field. That can take a lot out of you, but good response.
1st and 10. Throws to his left. That is caught on the far side. And it's going to be a nice reception there. And it looks like it will. Let's see what they say here. Are they going to mark him?
Yep, he's got the first.
They're going to say he's got the first down at the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. A gain of 11 on that catch there.
Let me tell you, Sam, I've been very impressed with Troy Pinkham in this game so far, throwing the football. Very, very decisive to start this game.
We have a stop here. A late flag came out. They picked it up, so I don't think there was anything that came out of it.
Sideline warning, I believe.
We're getting word it is a sideline warning. We'll keep things moving along. 14-7 Norway. Norton over. Norway, I want to go there. Norton against Medway. 7.5 to go in the first half. I want to go to Norway. First and goal at the 5. Cautilli runs it up the middle. He is in for a touchdown. Cautilli again. His second rush touchdown of the evening, and Medway is within 1. It's 14-13.
Tell you what, Cautilli's been effective in multiple facets of the game. He just showed his physicality, how he can use his pure strength to push his way into the end zone. And on the other hand, he's used his speed to get past some defenders as well.
Absolutely, pushing his way through, using his speed. Absolutely useful in both aspects.
Yep. Yeah,
offensive line helping him out as well.
Certainly.
Getting ready for PAT formation here. Looks like it'll be Aiden Tukowski taking this PAT. Here, kick is up. It is through the uprights. It is good. 14-14. We are going to take a short break. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the kickoff. Do not go anywhere here on MyFM 101.3.
From contractors to consultants, restaurants to retail, every business is unique. They all, however, have the same goal, to get more out of their money. At Charles River Bank, we offer checking accounts that make banking easy, convenient, and personal, with support from local people who live and work in your neighborhood and can help deliver the powerful solutions your business needs. So if you're looking for an account and a relationship that works for your business, we're here for you. Charles River Bank, member FDIC, DIF.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. Score is 14-14 between Medway and Norton. Both teams trading touchdowns here in the first half. Gotta like what we've seen out of both teams so far, Joe.
Yeah, I think both teams are exchanging punches offensively right now. Both teams have both averaged over 30 points a game this season, so it might not be a surprise.
Return about the 18-yard line. It's going to be down at about the 36-yard line. Looks like that was Kyle Gass on the return. It'll be 1st and 10.
This is right around where Norton scored on one play last time, a 65-yard touchdown. They're about 64 away from the end zone now. We'll see how the Medway defense can respond after giving up a pair of touchdowns in a row.
You got to think they're going to be going for the same play call on first down as we saw last time. First down at the 36-yard line. They got to get to the 46 for a first down. One back to the left of Flynn. 3 receivers line up to the right, 1 to the left. The handoff. And this time he breaks a tackle, is down at about the 40-yard line. That was Wilbur on the run.
Yeah, even that was a good run, I think,
yes,
because it looked like Wilbur was going to be wrapped up for maybe a yard, but he pushes his way to 5 or 4.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line. Looks like that was David Campagnoni on the run, out there on QB. 1 back to his left. 3 receivers line up to the right. It's a keeper. Up the middle, gets across the 45-yard line, and he's going to be about a half a yard short. That was David Campagnoni getting in there, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 1, maybe a half a yard. It'll be 3rd and inches, we're going to call it, and it is 3rd and inches.
Another physical run, this time by Campagnoni. He's able to get close to that first down marker.
We're waiting here.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to try to measure this or what.
Going to bring the chains out, the chain gang out there to try to see.
Nope.
We're just waiting on Campagnoni to get the play call from the sideline. 3rd and inches. We're going to call it 3rd, about a half a yard. Wilbur lined up to Campagnoni's left. 1 receiver lined up on each side. At the 46. Keeper. Campagnoni gets to the outside. Did he get there?
Is the ball out? There's a huge push for...
Huge push, and Medway's pointing like they might have the football.
They have the football.
They have the football. It was a fumble on 3rd and 1. Medway will take over at about the 45-yard line when we come back in 15 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
GNC Plumbing and Heating is proud to support our local football teams and athletes. Just like a strong defense on the field, they're here to keep your home running smoothly. Big enough to tackle any project and small enough to treat you like family. Visit GNCplumbing.com to learn more.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. 14-14 is your score. Medway takes over on a fumble recovery on 3rd and inches. Is now 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Huge stand from the Medway defense. They get the forced turnover.
Pinkham the snap, pumps, throws down the far sideline. It is caught. It is caught by Jacob White. Rolls to the outside. It'll get out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
It's a great play by Jacob White and a very nice pump fake that time from Troy Pinkham as well. Just completely selling that he's going to throw it underneath. They are pretty much in sync right now, White and Pinkham.
That was a 25-yard play. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the first half. 14-14 is the score. Let's line up on the far hash. Pinkham, 1st and 10, the handoff up the middle. It is caught. Tilly And he's got a third rushing touchdown of the night. Touchdown, Medway.
Yeah, again, just using his pure speed in another gaping wide hole right through the middle of the field. Great job right there by the Medway offensive line, and I think they've been the stars of this game.
Absolutely, they have been. The offensive line opening things up for Cotilli to run up the gut, and he's got 3 touchdowns to his name so far here tonight. 20-14 in favor of Medway. Aiden Tukowski will kick this one again. Try to kick it to the uprights, give him a 7-point lead. Kick is up, and it is right through. 21-14 is your score. Medway with a 7-point lead. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
Are you looking for custom apparel that stands out? The Embroidery Bar in Milford is the place for businesses, families, schools, and teams who want to look sharp. Local and dependable, they've got everything from tees and jackets to cups and unique gifts.
I'm Anthony, co-owner of the Embroidery Bar. Whatever you need, embroidery, printing, or custom gear, we'll make it happen. We're here for our community, and we're ready to work with you.
Stop by the Embroidery Bar at 208 Main Street, 2nd floor, right here in Milford. Or you can visit them online at theembroidery-bar.com. The Embroidery Bar in Milford, the local go-to for looking your best.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. We're live at Norton High School. Medway with a 21-14 lead against Norton, and it's all been Christian Cotilli so far.
Yeah, it certainly has been, and obviously that big turnover does prove to be costly for Norton.
Return at the 15-yard line. Going from right to left. It's returned there. Gets a block. Gets another block, and he'll be down at just past the 35-yard line. That was Kyle Gass once again on the return.
Tell you what, he's done a great job on returns, and Norton's had pretty good field position for a lot of this game. Good starting points for them.
They're going to spot it at about the 36-yard line, so that's a 21-yard return for Kyle Gass, and it's 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. While Norton's in the huddle, Medfield with a 38-0 lead against Millis. It is turning into an absolute rout.
It's a bloodbath over there.
For Medfield, it is indeed. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Shotgun formation again here.
3 receivers line up to the right, 1 to the left, running back to the right. Flynn throws to his right on 1st and 10. It is caught by Gass. Gets a block, and he is going to be at the line. We'll see if he got it. We'll see where they're going to spot it. Looks like they're going to move the chains. Yep. It'll be enough for a Norton first down.
Nice blocking downfield by the Norton wide receivers, and Gass does a good job finding the hole as well. Just a quick bubble screen out to the far sideline for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. A big crowd here on hand at Norton High School here on Military Appreciation Night. 1st and 10 at the 46. Need to reach the Medway 44 for a first down. 3 receivers line up to the left, 1 to the right. The handoff, it's Johansson, who has a rushing touchdown tonight. Rolls his way to the far side, and he is down at about the 46-yard line.
Johansson is an angry runner. It looks like every single time he's going to go bowl over one of those Medway defenders. This time, no different. Once he gets ahead of steam, he's intimidating to bring down.
They're going to spot him at the 47-yard line. It looks like it'll be 2nd and 3. 3.5 to go here in the first half. 21-14 Medway over Norton. They are into Medway territory. Back line up to his right. 3 receivers line up to the left, 1 to the right. The handoff once again to Johansson, and he is down across the 40-yard line. That is going to be plenty enough for a Norton first down. Johansson seemingly cannot be stopped right now.
Not right now, and especially when you get a huge hole to run through. Both offensive lines have been very, very impressive in this game. Johansson finds the hole between the guard and tackle on the left side and cuts right through it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A gain of 8 on that. That is going to be plenty enough for a first down. Millbury and Uxbridge tied at 7. According to Nate Marowitz, thank you for the score updates. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Shotgun again.
Fumble of trouble with the snap. Trying to get rid of it, and he's going to be thrown down. That was Flynn. He's thrown down at about the 49-yard line, they're going to say. They're going to spot him at the 48. That's going to be a loss of at least 9 on that, and it's going to be 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it looked like the ball was there for Flynn to take. He just kind of bobbled it, and it kind of blew up the whole play. He does bring the ball back down. He tries to throw it down the field, but not enough time to get rid of the football. Good job right there just to eat it and take the sack. You don't want to risk being another turnover on that play. Excuse me.
2nd and 19 at the 48-yard line. They need to get all the way to the 29 for a first down. One man in motion. Rolls from left to right. Snap. Throws to his left. Pass is caught. It's caught by Stroney. He's going to get a block. He'll get across the 30-yard line. That will be enough for a first down. 2nd and 19. Andrew Stroney, kicker, wide receiver. He can do it all. He gets enough for a first down.
Yeah, nice play right there. Just a quick bubble screen to the near sideline. Stroney does a great job. That was really all him, just navigating through the defense of Medway. But that bubble screen has worked for Norton in this game.
That was a 20-yard play for Stroney to get a first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Looks like shotgun formation once again. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, back to the left. Hand off to Johansson on 1st and 10, and he'll get across the 25-yard line. A flag comes out after the play.
Right where he was tackled as well.
Be down at about the 24-yard line. It's going to be on Norton. It'll back things up a little bit here. Here on first down, it'll back things up a little bit more.
Got to start thinking about the clock as well. There's a minute 28 to go in the half.
Thankfully for Norton, the clock is stopped right now. It's going to be a hold on Norton, they're going to call. It is first down back at the 35-yard line.
Both teams with 3 timeouts by my count, and based on the scoreboard as well. Time will now continue.
3 receivers line up to the right, 1 to the left, back to the left of Flynn. Flynn throws deep down the sideline. Pass is bobbled, and it's broken up. It was broken up by James Curls. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a great play by James Curls. It was one-on-one coverage, wide receiver and cornerback. Flynn puts it up there for whoever the better man is on that specific play, and it was the cornerback. Just bats the ball away right around the 10.
It's going to be 2nd down at the 35-yard line and about 16 or 17 here. They need to reach the 18 for a first down. Can't quite tell from our vantage point. 2nd and 17, we're going to call it. The snap here on 2nd down. Flynn throws to his right. It's caught by Johansson. He's going to get down across the 30-yard line. He'll be down at about the 27-yard line that time.
Yeah, it was just a dump pass that time for the running back, Johansson, and whenever he's in space, you're wondering if he can take it the distance. This time a nice shoestring tackle by Medway, and it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, back of the 28-yard line. They need to reach the 18 for a first down.
We're going to get a timeout here, it looks like.
We're going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here on My FM 101.3, as tonight's game is brought to you in part by Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop. Make Oliva's your next stop for all your special planned events. And by Pepperoncinis, get your wings before the game and after. They're also the sponsor of the player of the game. We talked about that during the post-game show. And it's also brought to you tonight in part by Crystal Pool and Spa for all your pool and spa needs, now booking for 2026. And by Wink Salon and Spa, the best journey in life is the journey back to yourself. Take a well-deserved break from the stresses of your busy day to focus on you. And by ABC Air Heating and Cooling, quality HVAC services, including installation, timely maintenance, reliable service, and energy savings. 40 seconds to go in the first half, 21-14 in favor of Medway. It has been a really entertaining first half here so far.
Yeah, offense has been running wild so far here in this second quarter and towards the second half of the first quarter as well. And I say running wild unironically because it's really been the running games from both teams that have really showed out.
Absolutely has been. 3rd and 10 coming up here at the 28-yard line. With 40 seconds to go. Big 3rd down. Late in the first half, trying to get even with Medway. Snap, rolls to his left, Flynn pumps, throws, pass caught. It is caught there by Charles Magri. And it looks like that will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, designed rollout that time by Flynn. Nice job looking down the field, keeping his eyes down the field as Norton spikes the ball to save some time.
30 seconds to go as Norton spikes it on 1st and 10. They're not really worried about what down it is. They're really just worried about getting in the end zone. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Third down conversions have been keys to the game for both teams. I can think of a few occasions where it's been 3rd and 10 plus, but it hasn't mattered.
It has not mattered. They are not afraid to use the air and get touchdowns that way and get first downs that way. 2nd and 10 at the 14. Johansson light up to Flynn's left. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left of Flynn. High snap, throws, pass caught by Magri again. He is going to get inside the 5, and he's going to be down at about the 2-yard line, it looks like here. That'll be enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a timeout here for Norton as well. But a nice pass right over the middle to a wide open Magri, who is starting to make a presence in this football game.
It'll be 1st and goal at about the 2 or 3 yard line. 24 seconds to go.
Yeah, you're not worried about the time at all right now if you're Norton.
You are not worried about time whatsoever. 24 seconds to go in the first half.
Plenty of time to get the ball in the end zone. You're just thinking about how you can draw up the perfect play here to get in.
24 seconds. You have at least 2 or 3 tries to get in the end zone here.
Yep.
You actually, if you do it quickly, you have all 4 downs to get in the end zone.
You're right. Yep, for sure.
I saw the Patriots a few weeks ago have 4 tries to get in the end zone at about the same spot as Norton is here against the Steelers a few weeks ago, and it took them about 15 seconds for 4 plays. They were all passes and they were all incomplete, but
yeah, that was a tough day.
yeah, it was. Run a QB keeper for Compagnoni. He is in for a Norton touchdown.
It's a huge touchdown for the Lancers right at the end of the half, and they have a chance to tie this football game with about 18 seconds to go. So we were thinking maybe they were going to pass. Instead, they just keep it with the quarterback who pushes his way past the goal line.
18 seconds to go in the first half, 21-20. On a QB keeper for David Compagnoni. Kick will be taken here by Stroney. And that is going to be good and then some. That would have been good from about 45.
Seemed like it.
And it's 21-21. We're going to be back in 30 seconds with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It's even at 21. Do not go anywhere.
This broadcast of Milford Legion Baseball is being brought to you in part by Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop, providing quality products and exceptional service to the greater Milford community. Oliva's will make your party one your guest will never forget. Whatever your special occasion may be, a stop at Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop is a must. Try Oliva's homemade sausage. Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop, the freshest cold cuts in town.
Welcome back here to Norton High School here on MyFM 101.3. It is 21 even between the Medway Mustangs and the Norton Lancers. Sam Smith alongside Joe Rice. It has been a very entertaining football game, to say the least, as Stroney will kick things away.
Well, both teams can score a lot of points, and they are proving that here in half number 1.
Returned at about the goal line there by Jacob White. He'll get across the 20-yard line. That's where he'll stop. He gets taken down right away at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think if you're Medway, you're hoping that you can get a pretty decent return there, maybe to the 35+. But being at the 20 or so, you might think about just taking a knee and going to halftime.
They definitely could do that here on 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Getting the play call here is Pinkham coming back out. And it looks like they're going to go into that formation. They will kneel it, and that will do it for the first half. 21-21 at the end of the first half. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the halftime show brought to you by Milford Federal Bank coming up in just a bit here on My FM 101.3.
It's time for the Reynolds Report, your local sports spotlight on My FM. From Friday night football and basketball buzzer beaters to the unsung stars of field hockey, track and field, and more. I've got all the highlights, scores, and stories from around the MyFM listening area. Stay up to date with the Reynolds Report and read more at myfmtoday.com. Local sports covered the way they should be, only on the Reynolds Report on MyFM.
Step into pure bliss at Wink Salon and Spa, located at 32 Hastings Street in Mendon. Let your tension melt away with our full-spectrum infrared sauna and Normatec compression therapy. Rejuvenate with personalized facials, soothing massage therapy, and a wide range of beauty services, including lash extensions and expert hair styling. Whether you need a quick refresh or a full day of pampering, Wink Salon and Spa is the perfect escape. Book now at 508-381-1422 or visit winksalonspa.com. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential.
Football game, hometown pride, and American climbers serving in and around Hopkinton is right there with you. Proud sponsor of high school football and your go-to for expert tree care. Play hard, climb harder. AmericanClimbers.com.
This broadcast of Milford Legion Baseball is being brought to you in part by Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop, providing quality products and exceptional service to the greater Milford community. Oliva's will make your party one your guest will never forget. Whatever your special occasion may be, a stop at Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop is a must. Try Oliva's homemade sausage. Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop, the freshest cold cuts in town. GNC Plumbing and Heating is proud to support our local football teams and athletes. Just like a strong defense on the field, they're here to keep your home running smoothly. Big enough to tackle any project and small enough to treat you like family. Visit GNCplumbing.com to learn more.
Mom, do I really have to wear glasses?
You do, sweetie. But don't worry. Joseph and Thomas Opticians has lots of fun frames.
Can I pick any pair I want?
Absolutely. And they'll make sure they fit just right.
Oh, they make me look super smart.
That's because you are super smart. And you'll see even better now.
Joseph and Thomas Opticians. Trusted on site. Find us at 138 South Main Street, Milford.
Are you looking for custom apparel that stands out? The Embroidery Bar in Milford is the place for businesses, families, schools, and teams who want to look sharp. Local and dependable, they've got everything from tees and jackets to cups and unique gifts.
I'm Anthony, co-owner of the Embroidery Bar. Whatever you need, embroidery, printing, or custom gear, we'll make it happen. We're here for our community, and we're ready to work with you.
Stop by the Embroidery Bar at 208 Main Street, 2nd floor, right here in Milford. Or you can visit them online at theembroidery-bar.com. The Embroidery Bar in Milford, the local go-to for looking your best.
Hey, it's Tyler Lawton, and you can join me every weekend from 4 to 7 p.m. for the Weekend Wind Down on MyFM 101.3. I'm bringing you the greatest hits from the 80s and 90s, plus local news, pop culture updates, and a preview of what's coming up this week on MyFM. From interviews and giveaways to sports and community buzz. It's the perfect way to chill out before Monday hits. The Weekend Wind Down with Tyler Lawton every weekend from 4 to 7, only on MyFM 101.3.
Flood Fire Pro of Franklin is proud to stand with our local athletes. From floods to fire, they restore more than property, they restore peace of mind. Visit floodfirepro.com, supporting our high school football team all season long.
At Imperial Cars, we're proud to support our local schools by contributing a portion of our business proceeds to purchase notebooks, binders, pens, pencils, crayons, markers, and other classroom essentials. Our Crayon the Van initiative is providing hundreds of local students and teachers with the school supplies and classroom supplies they need for a strong start to the school year. Because every student deserves a strong start. For over 30 years, Imperial Cars has been getting your family safely down the road and driving community impact.
Medway Oil and Propane, where you, the customer, will always come first. At Medway Oil and Propane, you receive service by the best technicians in the industry, a caring staff which goes out of its way to ensure your comfort and peace of mind. Medway Oil and Propane has an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, 24-hour emergency service every day, 10 licensed and certified service technicians, automatic delivery with over 200,000 gallons of fuel storage, Medway Oil and Propane energy for every season, and much more.
Where can you find over 20 flavors of muffins, 30 fresh roasted coffees, and a full espresso bar?
It's all at the Muffin House Cafe.
With 6 convenient locations, Medway, Mendon, Hopkinton, Natick, Westwood, and Walpole, you're never far from fresh, delicious treats.
And it's not just muffins. The Muffin House Cafe has fresh-baked cakes for any occasion, breakfast and lunch sandwiches, crisp salads, quesadillas, and so much more.
Ready to check it out?
Visit muffinhousecafe.com today.
The Muffin House Cafe,
not just a muffin house.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the folks at Milford Tire know what it takes to protect your family when it comes to high-quality, safe tires. Just before you take your family out for your next long or short summer trip, Milford Tire asks you to just take a quick walk around and check the tire tread left on your car. At Milford Tire, they do a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and other jobs, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire, your family's safety comes first, and your cars too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
The Pool Store that's all about fun. Let the pool and spa experts at Crystal Pool and Spa of Bellingham be your source for all your pool and spa supplies. Crystal Pool and Spa is the area's leading pool store for families who want to spend less time maintaining the pool and more time enjoying it. Crystal Pool offers the largest selection of pool products under one roof to meet your pool needs and budget. Booking now for openings and closings for 2026. Crystal Pool and Spa, Route 140 in Bellingham, 508-966-1322.
It is time for the Milford Federal Bank halftime show. Your community, your bank. We are live at Norton High School, 21-21 between the Medway Mustangs and the Norton Lancers. Sam Smith alongside Joe Rice. Joe, that was an entertaining first half, to say the least.
It sure was. And in the first half of the first quarter, so the first 6 minutes or so, you're thinking, man, these two offenses really can't get it going. And then all of a sudden, snap, this game really has turned into a track meet. I know Norton scored at first, but after that they kind of stalled out a little bit, and Medway had a little bit of time to kind of get warmed up for this football game.
And leading to Medway, Christian Cottilli, 3 rush touchdowns so far here tonight. He has been practically unstoppable so far.
He really has been. And like I said during the game itself, he has scored in multiple ways, whether it's through his physicality, pushing his way from the goal line into the end zone, or his pure speed, just finding the hole and darting right through the middle.
I talked to Coach Rigney during the pregame show, and you guys heard it here on MyFM 101.3. He talked about his inconsistencies, and it's been pretty consistent offensively and pretty consistent defensively here for Medway. Medway having a little bit of trouble stopping Jacob Johansson on the other side for Norton, who has a rushing touchdown of his own tonight. He has been very, very effective here tonight.
He certainly has been. He had the biggest play of the day, a 65-yard score. He showed his speed, and he's been very physical as well, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Indeed, 21-21. It has been, if you're just joining us, if you missed that first half, we apologize for you. It was a very
it's been a great one.
We apologize to you. You missed a really good first half. A lot of great back and forth action, scores galore. Rushing has been huge, and also the offensive lines for both teams have been absolutely massive, especially for Medway.
Yeah, Medway's offensive line has been paving the way for their rushing attack, and Norton no different. Norton's done a great job as well. We will see if there's any adjustments going into the second half on the defensive line, or if they bring some extra rushers, trying to, plug up some of those gaping wide holes.
Absolutely. And on the Norton side, their offensive line hasn't been too bad either. That 65-yard run that we talked about, that was all offensive line as well.
Yeah, it certainly was. Like I just said, I mean, both offensive lines have been very, very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. They have been very impressive here tonight. Lots of rushing touchdowns from both sides. Lots of great blocking off on the offensive line, but also the pass game has actually been pretty good, especially for Norton.
Yeah, Norton's pass game has been very good. I thought both quarterbacks looked very effective in the first half. Jacoby Flynn for Norton has been very, very good. A deep pass in the back corner of the end zone to my right was the very impressive play from Flynn in this game. And I thought that Troy Pinkham was very, very decisive with his passes, quick throws, just getting rid of the ball quickly before the Norton rushers can get to him.
If it was not for that 65-yard run, the play of the first half would have been that 27-yard reception to get Norton's first score, Darian Antoine, the junior wide receiver. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, he mossed the cornerback in the back corner of the end zone. It looked like Randy Moss back there, the way he just pulled that ball away from the corner, from the secondary member of Medway, and that was a very impressive touchdown for sure.
Absolutely, indeed. 21-21 through the first 24 minutes. The second 24 minutes coming up in just a bit. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the third quarter here on My FM 101.3. That was your Milford Federal Bank halftime show. Do not go anywhere.
There are a lot of things that keep you up at night. Fortunately, there's one thing you'll never have to worry about: the security of your hard-earned money at Charles River Bank. When you bank with us, your deposits are insured in full through a combination of coverage from the FDIC and Depositors Insurance Fund of Massachusetts. So you can sleep better at night knowing Charles River Bank has got you and your money well covered. Charles River Bank. Personal connections, powerful solutions. Member FDIC, DIF.
This broadcast of Milford Legion Baseball is being brought to you in part by Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop, providing quality products and exceptional service to the greater Milford community. Oliva's will make your party one your guest will never forget. Whatever your special occasion may be, a stop at Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop is a must. Try Oliva's homemade sausage. Oliva's Market, Catering, and Gourmet Gift Shop, the freshest cold cuts in town. Don't be fooled by the name Pepperoncini's Pizzeria. It's not just pizza. Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill at East Main Street in Milford is a family restaurant with a full menu for your full family. From their great tasting appetizers to game time wings on the bone tossed in a multitude of different flavors. Pepperoncini's offers catering for all corporate events as well as private parties. For the best pizza in the Milford area, it's Pepperoncini's. Bring the family to Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill. You won't leave hungry. Gluten-free pizza on the menu. Do you want your business, team, or family to look their best? Head to the Embroidery Bar in Milford, your local shop for custom embroidery and t-shirt design. From shirts to hats, cups to flasks, if you can dream it, they can stitch it.
I'm John, co-owner of the Embroidery Bar. We're right here in Milford, and we love helping local schools, teams, and businesses show off their pride. Big or small, we've got you covered.
Stop by the Embroidery Bar at 208 Main Street, second floor, right here in Milford. Or you can visit them online at theembroidery-bar.com. The Embroidery Bar in Milford, the local go-to for looking your best.
It's been said that the most important things in life are the connections you make with others. At Charles River Bank, you'll find not just the powerful solutions you need for managing your money, including paying your bills, handling your day-to-day expenses, and planning for the future, but also the personal connections you can count on from neighbors you know and who are always willing to lend a hand. Stop in or visit us online at charlesriverbank.com to learn more. Charles River Bank, personal connections, powerful solutions. Member FDIC, DIF.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the folks at Milford Tire know what it takes to protect your family when it comes to high-quality, safe tires. Just before you take your family out for your next long or short summer trip, Milford Tire asks you to just take a quick walk around and check the tire tread left on your car. At Milford Tire, they do a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and other jobs, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire, your family's safety comes first, and your cars too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
Welcome back. It's time for the second half here at Norton High School. Between the Medway Mustangs and the Norton Lancers, it is 21-21 as we bring you into the second half. Once again, alongside Joe Rice, I am Sam Smith. Joe, What do you want to see both teams improve on from the first half into the second half here?
Well, both teams have been proving that they can score at will here. So I think both teams, they want to focus a little bit more on the defensive side of the football here in half number 2. Try to slow things down for the opposing team.
Absolutely. Both teams looking to slow things down with a little bit of a high-octane, high offense first half. We're going to wonder and see how the second half is going to be going here. Medway will be kicking away. Norton will be going from right to left in the home purples. Costa the kick. Lands at about the 23-yard line. And it's going to be a good return, and it'll be down across the 40-yard line. A good return once again for Kyle Gass.
Yeah, and that's been the story. That's an unwritten story here in the first half, in my opinion, or an underrated one, I should say, because Norton has had a great field position for the majority of this game.
And that has been absolutely crucial to Norton's offensive success here so far. 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line after returning that one just past the 20-yard line. So another 20-yard or so return on this. Flynn with one back to his right, one receiver to his right, 3 to the left. Handoff on 1st and 10. It's going to be to Wilbur, and he'll get maybe 2 yards or so. It'll be 2nd down and about 8.
And it was Cautilli on the tackle, so he's looking to improve defensively. He's been great offensively so far in the first half of this football game.
He was effective offensively, but defensively he trying to make his more of an impact defensively.
He had that dropped pick on the first play of the game defensively. I think he wanted that one back because that resulted in 7 points for Norton.
Norwood with a 31-0 win against Hopkinton. That game has gone final. Huge win for Norwood there. One receiver lined up to the right, 3 to the left. Back to Flynn's left hip. Flynn throws. Pass is caught by Charles Magri. He's going to be down at about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice throw by Flynn. That was fit right between 2 defenders of Medway. And Magri, great job catching the ball, staying with the football as he got hit right as the ball entered his hands.
3rd and 2 at the 50. They need to get to the 48 for a first down marker. They need to get across into Medway territory. 2 receivers lined up to the left, none to the right. A back to the left. It'll be a QB keeper there for Campagnoni, and he'll be down at about the 45-yard line. And a flag comes out behind the play as Campagnoni got that run. It was enough for a first down pending the flag here. They're motioning it might be on Norton.
Flag was in the secondary. Wasn't really near the tackle either, so curious to see what this call is.
It was from one of the back officials. You're going to call a face mask. And it's going to be on Medway. So Norton will get even better field position. It'll move things up even more. And that'll be plenty enough for a first down and some pretty good field position for Norton here.
We get oh, okay, that's where the ball will be. I thought they were going to walk it forward.
We'll be at the 39-yard line. Near hash setup. It's a keeper once again, this time by Flynn. And he will get across the 35-yard line. Looks like he might have got about 5 on that. It'll be 2nd down and about 5 of the 34.
Number 17, Jacoby Flynn with QB keeper. 2nd down, Lancers.
Making some changes here. Johansson coming in for Wilbert. They need to reach the 29 for a first down marker. Flynn has Johansson lined up to his right, 2 receivers on each side. Magri in motion. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right now. 2nd and 5. Man in motion going from left to right. Flynn gets the snap, throws to his left, pass is caught. And it'll be at about the 32-yard line there for Andrew Stroney on the reception. It'll be 3rd and short.
Late flag again here. There was some pushing and shoving, so I don't know if that's going to be a result, but.
Late flag behind the play again.
Again, it's the back judge. It's a backbreaker.
A personal foul on Norton.
So again, there's some late pushing and shoving between both teams, and this time Norton will be penalized on a 3rd and short. That'll back them up way further.
Jim Art's getting an explanation, head coach of the Lancers, getting an explanation on the sideline as to what they were calling there, what it was there. They're waiting on the spot to back things up here. They'll back things all the way back up to about, they went from the 32 to the 47-yard line. It's a 15-yard loss on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 17.
Yeah, so what would have been a 3rd and 2 is now a 3rd and 17 as a result of late pushing and shoving.
Franklin having a 20-0 lead against Attleboro after a close game against Milford last Friday night that I was on the call for. That was a fun one. Franklin with a huge lead against Attleboro here. 3rd and 17 at the 47-yard line. Need to reach about the 30 for a first down. Flynn gets the snap, rolls to his right, throws deep downfield. It is caught! Darian Antoine runs his way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, Flynn rolls to the far sideline, then he stops and plants his feet, throws to the opposite end, and he has Antoine wide open after the defender for Medway looks like he went to the ground. Touchdown Lancers, and they regain the lead. Wow.
And that is unbelievable. On 3rd and 17, a deep ball from Flynn connecting with Antoine, and he gets the lead for the Lancers. And the crowd here loving that.
Flynn and Antoine have had a great connection in this game so far.
2 touchdowns tonight. Extra point attempt looming here for Stroney, who has been really good tonight. Kick is up. It is right through the uprights. It is good. 28-21 in favor of Norton. Norton taking the lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
Milford Regional Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and sports and services at convenient appointment hours in Milford, Franklin, and Northbridge. To learn more, visit milfordregional.org/rehab. UMass Memorial Health Milford Regional is committed to providing exceptional healthcare services to our community with dignity, compassion, and respect.
Welcome back here to Norton High School. Norton taking a 28-21 lead against Medway Harrison football here on MyFM 101.3. Darian Antoine, a huge reception for a touchdown on 3rd and 17.
Yeah, and you thought it was going to be a back-breaking 15-yard penalty, but guess not.
Stroney with a huge right boot. It's going to go almost through the uprights.
Man, he is an impressive kicker. One of the better I've seen at this level.
You know what? I'm going to say it. If it goes to the uprights, that should count as a field goal. No?
I don't disagree. I mean, especially at this level.
If it's kicked to the uprights, it should count for something. Not for just brownie points. It should count for 3.
Maybe not in the NFL because it's a lot easier for a kicker to put it through the uprights at that level. But for a high schooler, I mean, that's
70-yard kick. Yeah, hey, that should. Yeah, Cam Little for the Jags did it in the preseason. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, and it looks like that was caught Tilly. He got to about the 24. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, there's been a few opportunities here for Medway to get off the field defensively, and they just haven't had it go their way. But their offense has done a great job so far in this game keeping pace with Norton. They're going to have to again.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line. Just over 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Norton 28, Medway 21. It has been a very entertaining football game, to say the least. 2nd and 6. 2 backs lined up in the middle of Pinkham. 2 receivers to the right, none to the left. The snap, looking to his right. Deep ball down the near sideline. Pass is caught! Jacob White, and he will be stopped at about the 40 or 41-yard line. Jacob White with a huge, huge reception, and it's going to be a nice gain. It'll be moving the chains big time.
What can you even say? That wasn't even bad defense at all.
No.
It was a perfect pass from Pinkham right in the hands of White, who was being draped. But at the same time, White puts his hands up, catches it at the point of contact, the high point of the ball, And it's a first down and then some. Ball at the 40 of Norton. What a game.
That was a 36-yard reception for Jacob White, who has been huge tonight for Medway. First and 10 at the Norton 40-yard line. Two receivers lined to the right. Handoff to Cautilli. And he'll get maybe a yard on that. It'll be second down at about the same spot. They might give him a yard. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, I don't even know I think he just got back to the original line of scrimmage. Really nice job right there from Norton defensively, just bottling up Cautilli, who had nowhere to go. Throughout the first half of this game, Sam, it was all between the tackles. You hadn't seen many outside runs at all for Cautilli. So maybe here, just maybe, Norton's starting to figure that out.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line. Just under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Medway on offense at the Norton 40-yard line. And they are down 7, looking to try to tie things up. Two backs lined up on each side. Pinkham the snap, throws to his left, pass is caught, and he'll be down across the 35-yard line at about the 32. That was by Aiden Sikowski.
Again, another very quick, decisive throw from Pinkham. He finds a wide-open wide receiver. It's third and short now.
It'll be ruled as 3rd and 2.
I would love to know the average time to release for Pinkham in this game. It feels like it's anywhere close to about 2 seconds. Seems like it's right out of his hands.
Looks like it's actually 3rd and 3 at the 33-yard line. Snap. Throws quickly. Pass is caught. It is dropped, it looks like.
Yeah, it was dropped.
Can't quite tell from our vantage point. It'll be 4th down at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like they had the first down if the ball was corralled. Norton comes on a blitz. It's picked up. Quick throw over to the sticks on the far sideline, but it drops incomplete. Got to assume they go for it here on 4th down, Sam.
The Norton, looks like the Norton cheer team. No, looks like the Medway cheer team. Can't quite tell. One of the cheer teams on the far side, on the near side of us, had a big dice. Big time.
They're rolling the dice here on 4th down, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is for sure. 4th and 2.
It looks like they're blitzing the house here.
They jumped. 2 flags come out. Looks like Norton jumped here on 4th down. Yeah, they did. That's going to be a huge mistake from Norton, and it'll be a first down for Medway at the 28-yard line.
It looked like they had everyone up at the line. They were ready for whatever play that was going to be, but Medway catches them sleeping. It was a hard count. And they get the free first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line, under 6 minutes to go in the third. Pinkham the snap. Cautilli breaks a tackle, and he's down at about the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. It's a good run for Cautilli, who has been dominant so far here tonight.
He has been. He's been a little more bottled up here in this second half. I think Norton's really tried to focus in on him, but still, nice run right there on first down to get ahead of the sticks.
2nd and 2. It looks like at the 21-yard line. Need to reach the 19 for a first down. It's about 5 minutes to go in the quarter. 2 receivers line up on each side. Pinkham the snap, throws, pass caught. It's caught by Sikowski. I don't know if he got the first down.
At first glance, I think he might be a little short here.
We'll see where they spot it.
Nope, they're going to push him ahead. That'll be a first down.
That will be just enough for a first down.
Another quick, decisive throw, this time right over the middle of the field. Nice job by Sikowski to reel that ball in as he gets hit and pulled to the ground.
Looks like that ball is down at about the 17-yard line. Medway getting the play call off the sideline. Pinkham going to deliver it to the huddle.
I think Medway's done a really good job mixing up their plays here on this drive, mixing up between run and pass.
It's been a good balance, and both have worked. The pass game's been really effective on this drive. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Pinkham, the spin move, the handoff to Cautilli, and he is down about the 15-yard line. Might be a gain of 1 or 2 on that one.
Yeah, we've seen that play a couple times. They fake one way, and they'll give it to Cautilli, who runs through the left side. Not very successful on this one.
Yeah, to spot it, at the 16. It looks like it'll be 2nd and 9. So a gain of 1 for Cautilli there. Pinkham getting the call out of the sideline, out off the sideline, coming over to bring it over to his Mustang offense. 2nd and 9 of the 16. 2 backs in the backfield with him, 2 receivers to Pinkham's right. Gets the snap, gonna throw, pass, is caught by White, and it's a touchdown.
Beautiful throw right over the middle, and it had to be perfect. It looked like there was a Norton defender right there who had an opportunity to maybe slap that ball away, but great job right there by Pinkham and White, who have connected a few times here today.
And they have done a really good job here tonight. Both quarterbacks having a receiver that they can trust. White for Medway here tonight, and Antoine for Norton. It will look like the lineup for the PAT attempt. Aiden Sikowski will be taking it to try to even the score at 28. Left boot kick is up.
Ooh.
It is a weaker kick, but it is good. 28-28 is the score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Norton will take over. Do not go anywhere here on MyFM 101.3.
The Pool Store, that's all about fun. Let the pool and spa experts at Crystal Pool and Spa Bellingham be your source for all your pool and spa supplies. Crystal Pool and Spa is the area's leading pool store for families who want to spend less time maintaining the pool and more time enjoying it. Crystal Pool offers the largest selection of pool products under one roof to meet your pool needs and budget. Booking now for openings and closings for 2026. Crystal Pool and Spa, Route 140 in Bellingham, 508-966-1322.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. This score is 28-28 between Medway and Norton High School football. It has been a very entertaining contest, to say the least, and both teams just not giving an inch.
No, it's been a great game, great resilience from both teams. Both teams have trailed in this game. Medway has trailed a few times, but it's been a tie game four separate times.
Medway boots it away, received by Gass at about the 21-yard line. Takes it to the near sideline, across the 35, across the 40, and he's down at about the 45-yard line.
Another great return here from Gass and from Norton, and it sets them up in great field position again. Talking a little bit about Gass, he has been very, very selective with his running. He's not just putting his head down and just sprinting as hard as he can. He's waiting for his blockers, and that's been very, very successful for him in this game.
They're going to spot him at their own 46-yard line, 54 yards to go to try to get the lead back. 3:34 to play in the third quarter. Both teams are even up at 28. David Campagnoni back out there, also known as DJ Campagnoni out there. 1st and 10 to the 46. The snap, the handoff to Wilbur, and he is down across the 50-yard line. He's back. He is at the Medway 46-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards on that.
Wilbur is another big running back for Norton, much like Johansson. So they have a dual huge threat at the running back position.
Be spotted at the 47. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Norton here. Going from right to left across your radio and across your screens, watching on the MyFM Media YouTube channel with a live video feed of tonight's broadcast. 2nd and 3 at the 47. It's going to be a keeper for Campagnoni. He's going to be across the 40-yard line. A great keeper, and that's well done by the Lancers.
Beautiful play design that time. Looks like they're going to give it off to Wilbur. Quarterback pulls it back, goes through the left guard and tackle, and dives forward past the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39. 2:40 to play in the third quarter.
It's been the same formation, really, for the majority of this game for Norton. 3 receivers far side, 1 near shotgun formation.
Keeper again for Campagnoni. Down at about the 35-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4.
Looked like Campagnoni might have been leg whipped that time. No flag on the play, and he is hurting.
He is limping a little bit here.
Looked like someone's legs for Medway went flailing, and it tripped up Campagnoni, who might have had a lot more yardage otherwise.
Yeah, Campagnoni, he looks like he's going to come back out there. So it'll be 2nd and 6 at the 35.
Because you can get flagged for tripping if they do catch that.
They absolutely can flag you for that. Back to that same formation. One receiver on the near side, 3 to the far side. Back to the left. Line up on the near hash. 2nd and 6 to the 35. The handoff to Wilbur. Down at about the 31-yard line, I'll say, and he's going to be just short. It'll be 3rd and 2, I'm going to say, for Norton here. They're going to spot him actually at the 32, so it'll be 3rd and 3. We'll see what they decide to go for here on 3rd and 3. They're going to keep Compagnoni out there on 3rd down. Just over a minute to go in the 3rd. 28-28. Same formation, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back on the left hip of Compagnoni. The snap, QB keeper here, and it's not going to lead to much. It's going to be probably about a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 4, and we could see a field goal opportunity here, possibly.
Possibly. He's got the leg for it. It's about 49 yards, so we will see. I think they're going to keep the offense out on the field, given that it's 4th and 4. But maybe if the game was on the line there, you think about it.
Yeah, for sure. Think about it. You want trying to win this
Exactly,
game,
yeah.
but thankfully, for Medway's sake, it's still a 3rd quarter, so you don't really have to worry about a field goal opportunity here. It looks like Compagnoni's going to come back out there for a huge 4th down. 4th and 4 at the 33-yard line. Ball will be lined up in the middle.
They've taken a while here in this huddle. They have less than 5 seconds here. The back judge has their 5 fingers up. Timeout.
They call a timeout with 7 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to keep it here on MyFM 101.3. 28-28 your score. It looks like they took a little too long on that huddle on 4th down.
Yeah, it looked like they were discussing the play for quite a bit of time, the quarterback and the head coach. And by the time Compagnoni went back to the huddle, the back judge had his 5 fingers up.
Absolutely. We'll be keeping an eye on that. We'll be giving you score updates throughout the night as games are starting to go final here around the state. Nate Merowitz, our board operator, giving us the score updates. Ty McCormick, our camera operator on the YouTube side. If you want to go watch the MyFM Media YouTube channel, you can have the video feed of tonight's broadcast with our audio. You don't have to worry about that.
You're going to want to check it out, that's for sure. It's been a great game.
For sure. Definitely you want to see at least the highlights of this game.
Absolutely.
We're going to we put together a highlight video of each game. It's going to be very entertaining, to say the least. A huge 4th and 4. Might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers line up to the left, 1 in motion. It's Gass. The snap. Looking. Compagnoni gets a lot of time. Rolls, throws, incomplete on 4th down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Medway will take over on downs when we come back. The 4th quarter coming up. It is 28-28 here on MyFM 101.3.
Milford Regional Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and sports and services at convenient appointment hours in Milford, Franklin, and Northbridge. To learn more, visit milfordregional.org/rehab. UMass Memorial Health Milford Regional is committed to providing exceptional healthcare services to our community with dignity, compassion, and respect.
Mom, do I really have to wear glasses?
You do, sweetie. But don't worry, Joseph and Thomas Opticians has lots of fun frames.
Can I pick any pair I want?
Absolutely. And they'll make sure they fit just right.
Oh, they make me look super smart.
That's because you are super smart. And you'll see even better now.
Joseph and Thomas Opticians. Trusted on site. Find us at 138 South Main Street, Milford.
We are back here on MyFM 101.3, 28-28 as the 4th quarter begins. 12 more minutes of football to go. Medway will be taking over on downs at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Cautilli will get to about the 37-yard line on 1st and 10 on that run.
It looked like the play kind of blew up for him. He was able to avoid the initial rush, but he's still barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
We'll see where they spot it. It looks like it's going to be about the 38-yard line, they're going to say. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and 5. Coming out of the huddle. Pinkham will come back out on the field here. 2nd and 5 at the 30. Excuse me, it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9, it looks like. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9. Yes, 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line. Pinkham the snap. Throws deep downfield, far sideline. Pass is broken up. Trying to connect with Aiden Tukowski. It'll be 3rd and 9. Third and 9 at the 33 or 34-yard line here. What are you doing here on 3rd down, Joe?
I think you go through the air. They've converted a few times here on 3rd and 5+, but the passing game has been effective for the most part in this game, and I've really liked what the quarterback for Medway has done in this game. He's been very, very decisive. That's Pinkham.
3rd and 9 at the 34. They need to get to the 43 for a 1st down. Going from right to left. Gets the snap. Throws. Pass caught. Caught by Jacob White. And he is going to get stopped right away. It'll be 4th down and long for Medway here.
Yeah, that's kind of been a story in this game. You know, Medway would get a small window of opportunity, and they haven't really seized it. Obviously, they forced the turnover on downs beforehand, and now they go 3 and out.
Doesn't really help them much. No gain on that. It's going to be 4th and 9 at the 34-yard line. We'll see what they decide to do here. Looks like they're going to go into punt formation. Jacob White will be the punter.
Yeah, you can't go for it from here. Not in a tie game.
Yeah, absolutely not, especially with this amount of time left on the clock as well. 10:20 to go in the 4th quarter. White will punt it away. This ball is going to be downed at the 36-yard line. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 15 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
Mom, do I really have to wear glasses?
You do, sweetie. But don't worry. Joseph and Thomas Opticians has lots of fun frames.
Can I pick any pair I want?
Absolutely. And they'll make sure they fit just right.
Oh, they make me look super smart.
That's because you are super smart. And you'll see even better now.
Joseph and Thomas Opticians. Trusted on site. Find us at 138 South Main Street, Milford.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. 28-28 to score between Medway and Norton. Norton taking over possession at their own 36-yard line, going from left to right in the home purples.
Obviously, they had the turnover on downs last time, but no harm, no foul, getting the 3 and out.
1st and 10, run up the middle there by Johansson. And it looks like he might have gotten maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like both teams have really mirrored what they've done.
Yes.
In this game. You know, obviously there's been scoring back and forth, but when there's been a stop, the other team usually has been stopped as well.
2nd and 9 at the 37. They're going to give Johansson a 1 on that run. As the 4th quarter clock continues to tick. Under 10 minutes to play in this one, 28-28. Same formation we've usually seen. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and a back to the left. It's Johansson. He'll take it up the middle. He is down across the 40-yard line to about the 42. It'll be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, very nice run on 2nd down. Obviously, they only got 1 on 1st, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, Johansson cuts that in half. It's 3rd and 4, very manageable here for Norton.
Norton has converted on 3rd and 17. Who says they can't convert on 3rd and 4 here? We'll see what happens here.
Sure. There's been a few 3rd and 10+ conversions in this game for both teams.
Jacoby Flynn getting the play call off the sideline. He'll come over and bring it over into the huddle. 3rd and 4 at the 42. They need to get to their own 46 for a 1st down. Huge 3rd down. Every play is starting to matter here down the stretch. 3rd and 4. Man in motion. Rolling from left to right. It's Gass. Handoff again. It's Johansson. He's across the 50-yard line. He'll be down at about the 47. That's going to be plenty enough for a Lancer 1st down.
Yeah, it's just a giant hole again, and credit to where the offensive line is for Norton. They just made a giant hole for the easy 3rd down conversion, and now they are in plus territory.
Looks like that will be at the Medway 48-yard line. A gain of 10 on that run for Johansson. 1st and 10 at the 48. Handoff to Johansson again. Should have pushed his way through, and he'll get maybe forward progress, maybe a yard, maybe 2. Whoa, late after the play. It looks like he was tackled after the whistles were blowing. We'll see what happens here. There was no flag thrown on that.
No, yeah, he was. There were a couple Mustangs that threw him down at the end of the play.
So they gave him 1, so it'll be 2nd and 9 at the 47. Norton has trusted Johansson with every play on this drive. We'll see if they go away from it. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it feels like Norton's kind of switching off running backs per drive now. It was mostly Wilbur last drive. Now it's been really all Johansson.
Actually seen different quarterbacks on each drive, it seems like, too. Compagnoni and Flynn. We have a timeout called here by Medway. By Norton, excuse me. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back here on MyFM 101.3.
Dad, let's get you some new glasses.
I don't want to go to one of those big stores. They rush me, and I can never get the right fit.
That's why we're going to Joseph and Thomas Opticians. They take their time and really care about finding the best lenses for you.
Now that sounds like a real service. No wonder they've been trusted in Milford for decades.
Exactly. Let's go. Your new glasses are waiting.
Joseph and Thomas Opticians. Trusted on site. Visit us at josephandthomasopticians.com.
We are back here on MyFM 101.3, 28-28 between Norton and Medway. What a game this has been tonight.
Just a fantastic football game, and you can tell these teams are pretty evenly matched right now. It seems like they're, I said this earlier, Sam, mirroring exactly what each team has done.
It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line, 7:14 to play here in the fourth quarter. Being told that at the Catholic Memorial and Xaverian game, Drake May is in attendance.
Yeah, it's a good game to go to, CM versus Xaverian.
Too bad he's not at this one.
Right.
2nd and 9. Pass is broken up, almost intercepted there by Jack Hefner.
Yeah, really nice play right there by Hefner as well, quickly realizing where that ball was going to go, and it was intended for Magri yet again, who's been a security blanket for Flynn in this game.
So it'll be 3rd down and long. At the 47-yard line, they need to get to the 38 for a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Wonder what the score of the Catholic Memorial and Xaverian game is. We'll find out hopefully shortly. I'll tell you this game, if Drake May was at this game tonight, he'd be very entertained. Quick up to the line. 3rd down and 8. Man in motion. Gets the snap off. It's Flynn. Rolls to his right. Avoids a defender. Avoids a second one. He'll get back to about the line of scrimmage. You might have given him 1 yard. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, really nice contain right there by the Medway defensive line, who disrupted Flynn right away. He was trying to roll to the near sideline and look for a wide receiver deep down the field, but Medway made it very uncomfortable for him. He couldn't keep his eyes down the field. He had to tuck and run, and he only got 1 yard.
It'll be 4th and about 8 at the 46-yard line. Got to wonder what they're going to do here.
I would personally punt the ball away in this situation.
Yeah, you don't want to risk turning the ball over at about midfield on downs.
You don't want to give them a short field. If you can pin them back, I think that's a better opportunity for you.
Two men lined up in the back. It looks like they will punt it away. It will be Stroney, receiver, kicker, punter, doing it all. 4th down. A ground ball punt, and he just got it away. Lands at about the 18-yard line. It's going to skip all the way back. A friendly bounce is going to be down at the 4-yard line. Great punt. It's about a 50-yard punt.
Yeah, so that could have been a disaster, but it really paid dividends for them.
As it looks like Bennett DeFoyd almost got a piece of it. We'll be right back in 15 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
At ABC Air Heating and Cooling, we believe in hard work, on the field and in your home, serving Northbridge families with expert heating and cooling service. We're proud to sponsor this football season. Visit abcairheatingandcooling.com, where comfort wins.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. We have an update on that Xaverian Catholic Memorial game. Xaverian won 25-22, another nail-biter around the state. Drake May got to witness another football game that was fantastic to see.
Barn burner for sure. Xaverian is a very good football team, and we all know what CM is.
Yes, absolutely. It might be the Drake May factor to put on a good game here tonight. 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line. They got to go 96 yards. They're going to run it with looks like that was Cautilli.
I believe it was. Couldn't get a good vantage point.
Looks like he got to about the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, it looks like. It will be 2nd and 3.
So good start to this drive here for Medway. They've got to go a long way, but if they can play their cards right, they might have the last possession of this football game.
If they possess the ball well and run down the clock, they definitely could, and keep moving downfield as well. 2nd and 3 at their own 11.
Don't think you're very worried about that at this juncture.
Yes, absolutely.
Just worried about getting the ball up the field at this point.
Keep moving the ball. 2nd and 3 at the 11. Need to get to the 14 for a first down. Pinkham throws to his right. Pass is caught. And he will get to about the line of gain. It looks like he might have got a first down.
Yeah, it looked like he fought his way to that first down as they do move the chains. It was a nice bubble screen that time. Pinkham quickly gets the ball out to the far sideline.
It'll be down at the 15-yard line. Gain of 4 on that. It'll be 1st and 10. The bubble screen has been really effective here for Medway here tonight.
You've seen it from both teams, and it's been effective for both teams as well. And the details is what's important with the bubble screen, the blocking from your other wide receivers next to you.
Under 5 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. 28 even. It has been a very tightly played football game, very even. Snap here on 1st and 10, handoff. And they're not going to get much. That was Grant Hetzel on the run. And he looks like he might have lost some yardage there. It'll be 2nd down at about 12. I think they're going to spot him at about the 13-yard line, and they do.
Yeah, I believe that was Hetzel who was the man in motion. They do hand it to him while he was moving from left to right. Excuse me, from right to left.
Our directions are all over the place. Your other right.
Yeah, exactly.
2nd and 12 of the 13. In the huddle. Line up on the near hash. And there's a flag that comes out. I believe that they took too much time in the huddle. It might be a delay of game here on the offense. That's going to back things up even more, which is going to be kind of a backbreaker for Medway here.
Yeah, I mean, you had 2 nice plays to get the drive going, wasted a couple minutes, and now you've done nothing but go backwards. We'll see how they can respond on 2nd and 17. We'll see how aggressive they are also, considering how pinned they are.
The ball is down at the 8-yard line. So we'll see what they go with here. 2nd and long for Medway with under 4 minutes to play, 3.5 left.
So I believe Norton has 1 timeout. Is that correct? Did they use 2 this half?
We'll see. Can't quite make it out. 2nd and long. Pass is caught there by Tukowski, and it's another stop once again as that tackle was made there by Cole Merka.
Yeah, just a quick throw and catch, but nice job by Merka to quickly bring him to the ground. Obviously, that short catch, you're relying on the yards after the catch to get a lot of the yards back, but they only got about 2, 3.
3rd and long. Ball is spotted at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, now I think both sidelines are going to start focusing on how much time is left in this game. There's 2:55 to go. So you got to wonder what Medway wants to do offensively here.
Spotted at the 11-yard line. Pinkham gets the snap, rolls, lets it go deep downfield. There is nobody there. That is incomplete on 3rd and 15.
Yeah, the pocket collapsed on Pinkham. He kind of had to avoid some rushers that time. Got his eyes away from downfield. Then he pulls his eyes back up, looking downfield, but he chucks it into double coverage. Medway, with 2:41 to go, is going to have to punt.
And it looks like they're going to be punting out of their end zone. 4th and 15. 2:41 to go. Low snap. White will get it away. Good field position for Norton here. It will be down at about the 48, maybe 49-yard line. We'll find out what Norton has to offer with 2.5 to go. It'll be pretty much a 2-minute drill. We'll find out in 15 seconds here on MyFM 101.3.
Football game, hometown pride, and American climbers serving in and around Hopkinton is right there with you. Proud sponsor of high school football and your go-to for expert tree care. Play hard, climb harder. AmericanClimbers.com.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 28-28. Norton takes over on the 48-yard line. The snap. The handoff to Johansson, rolls his way to the outside on the near side, and he'll get across the 41-yard line here.
Yeah, good patient running right there from Johansson, who just runs east to west until he knows that he has the angle, and he cuts it straight up the field, and it'll be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line, a gain of 9 on that run for Johansson.
Under 2 to play here.
Big crowd here on hand here at Norton High School. Student section with the USA theme. I saw a lot of interesting USA colored attire, including USA hockey jerseys. Gotta love that.
Yes, you do. 2nd
and 1 at the 40. Compagnoni runs it. He gets a first down and more. He will get across the 30-yard line. A good run for Compagnoni. It's a first down with under 2 minutes to play.
Got to be getting close to field goal range. I'm thinking maybe comfortably, maybe another 6-7 yards to get to about 42-43 for the kicker.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They need to get to the 21 for a first down. Minute 36 to go in the fourth.
If you're Norton, there's no reason not to keep the ball on the ground.
2 receivers line up to the right. Compagnoni's going to be another keeper. He's going to run. He is down across the 25-yard line, and they're just getting better and better field position here.
Now, if you're Medway, you start to wonder, okay, when am I going to start to take my timeouts here?
Norton down to 1 timeout. Are they going to?
They're quickly going to the line here.
Under center. 3 receivers to the right. It's a fake out. They're going to back out onto center. 3 receivers lined up. Or that's 2 to the right. Compagnoni yet another run. He's going to get more blocking, and he's down at about the 16-yard line. That will be enough to move the chains for a first down.
Same exact play, just a straight quarterback keeper between the guard and tackle on the right side.
1st and 10. They're going to spot it at the 15. Timeout called by Medway. We're going to keep it here. Under a minute to go in the fourth quarter here on MyFM 101.3. Uxbridge with a 25-13 lead against Millbury right now. That game's happening as we speak. But in this game, 28-28, under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. Norton is in prime position to try to get some points here.
Yeah, and if you're Norton, you don't change a single thing offensively here. Just keep the ball on the ground. You're getting chunks at a time. And Medway only can stop the clock, I believe, 2 more times. So you can realistically bring this clock close to about that 18 to 15-second mark.
1st and 10 at the 15 out of the timeout. Coming up shortly, Medway will come back out, so will Norton. This has been a very entertaining game. If you're just joining us, Sam Smith alongside Joe Rice. This has been a phenomenal football game here tonight. It is coming down to the wire here in Norton. The tension is so much there you can cut it with a knife.
Yeah, palpable, that's for sure.
It is definitely palpable here tonight. You can sense it in the air.
It's Probably one of the best games in Massachusetts here tonight, if I had to guess.
I'd imagine so. Cold October night, but the action's red hot here. 1st and 10 at the 15. Keeper by Compagnoni. He'll get across the 10-yard line. He'll get down to about the 5-yard line. He'll be 1st and goal.
Just pure strength that time by the quarterback, Compagnoni, who just pushes his way past the defender and drives him back 2 yards.
Another timeout taken here by Medway.
Yeah.
48 seconds to go. It'll be 1st and goal at the 5.
And that's a key first down as well, because Medway has 1 left, which means you can realistically kind of kneel this one out. And if you have faith in your kicker, you can leave about 2 seconds left on the clock, take a final timeout, and go home with a W.
Why wouldn't you have trust in your kicker? He's been very good on PATs. It's going to be from the 5-yard line. If they snap it from there, I mean, it's pretty much a chip shot, if you will.
It seems like it, based on what we've seen so far in this game from him. He's been very, very impressive. And at this point, at this juncture, they're at the, I believe, 5 or so. So it should be about a 22-yard field goal.
1st and 5 at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. 48 seconds to go. We want to let you know that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Milford Tire Service, where your tires are their business, and by Southwick Zoo, where the family can have fun, and by American Climbers, providing quality tree care services to Central and Metro West Mass since 1996.
Sam, let me ask you this. Do you let him in?
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. You give yourselves any more time on the clock here. They're going to run it again. It's Compagnoni, and he's in. Looks like it. They're motioning. He's in. Touchdown. Norton. 40 seconds to go. Compagnoni kept it himself the entire drive, and Norton has the lead with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, it was Compagnoni that entire drive. Medway was cut through like a knife on that specific drive. The run game for Norton, impressive all night. It could bring them to victory here on the final drive of their game.
The very crucial PAT attempt for Andrew Stroney, who has been excellent tonight. 40 seconds to go. Timeout called by Norton with 40 seconds left. We have a very entertaining football game, to say the least, here tonight. 34-28, 40 seconds to go. Norton uses their final timeout. This has been an unbelievable game, to say the least, and it's been all the run game here tonight.
From both sides, but the final exclamation point, possibly. There's still a lot of time.
There's still plenty of time left, Joe.
How things have gone in this game, there's still plenty of time, that's for sure. But this could the run game for Norton could bring them to the promised land here.
This is a huge PAT attempt. 40 seconds to go. This would put them up by 7 if Stroney can convert. Here it comes. Kick up. And it is good. Norton with a 35-28 lead. When we come back, the final 40 seconds will be here uninterrupted here on MyFM 101.3. Norton with the lead. Do not go anywhere.
GNC Plumbing and Heating is proud to support our local football teams and athletes. Just like a strong defense on the field, they're here to keep your home running smoothly. Big enough to tackle any project and small enough to treat you like family. Visit GNCplumbing.com to learn more.
At ABC Air Heating and Cooling, we believe in hard work on the field and in your home, serving Northridge families with expert heating and cooling service. We're proud to sponsor this football season. Visit abcairheatingandcooling.com, where comfort wins.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. Norton with a 35-28 lead against Medway. 40 seconds to go. Stroney will boot it away from left to right, and he'll put it out of the end zone, which will make it 80 yards in 40 seconds for Medway to try to even this game up.
Let me pose the question to you. How do you go down the field in 40 seconds? You got one timeout to go here. You got to go 80 yards. I mean, you got to start thinking about really making some chunk plays here.
You got to think you're going to go to the air here, right?
I would assume, right?
You got to rely on your pass.
There's no opportunity to put the ball on the ground here.
Has Cautilli been really good on the run tonight, getting chunks of yardage? Sure, but in this situation, you don't have a lot of time left. You got to pass this ball.
Yeah, one name I'm looking at if I'm Medway is Jacob White. He's had a great connection with the quarterback all night.
Troy Pinkham and Jacob White have had a great connection, as you just mentioned. 1st and 10 at the 20, 80 yards, 40 seconds. Will they do it? We'll find out right now. 1st and 10, the snap. Throws to the left. It is caught by White. Right on cue, he'll get out of bounds.
Yeah, he didn't get too far there. It was a quick out route. Looks like he might have gotten about 7.
We'll see where they spot it. They're going to give him 8 yards on that, so it'll be 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line. He got out of bounds. So that is crucial. 33 seconds to go.
Yeah, 8 yards. It took 7 seconds, though.
Yeah, it took 7 seconds off the clock. You got a reminder, you get out of bounds, it stops the clock. 33 seconds to go. All receivers line up to the right. Snap. Trouble from Pinkham off the snap. He's in trouble. Wasting some very valuable time. Rolls out and he's sacked. The ball came out and it's scored for a touchdown. Cole Merca.
So when you needed the defense, Sam, it came through. Bit of a wonky snap that time as Pinkham kind of had to grab the ball at his hip, and I think it threw the entire play off, and that's going to end the game.
Cole Merca with the scoop for 6. It's 41-28 with 19 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. And some of the coaching staff that was up top is very, very happy right now.
Yeah, and there's going to be some flags here. We'll see what that's on. But at the end of the day, that's not the story. The story is that Norton had to come through defensively to put a feather in their caps, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Norton is going... Looks like they're going to take this huge win.
That's a huge win for them.
Huge win, and it looks like they will be improving to 3-3 here on the year.
And that should really help them standings-wise, you would imagine? Because they're right at the 17 right now in power rankings. They'll get to 3-3, and that's a big win over a big opponent.
19 seconds to go. A fumble recovery into the end zone. Cole Merca with the score. PAT attempt here looming to put them up by 14. We're going to keep it here regardless if it goes in or not here on MyFM 101.3. It is Stroney waiting for the snap here on this PAT attempt. Kick is up. It is right down the middle, 42-28 in favor of Norton. And you got to imagine, if you're Medway, you got to imagine you're going to try to get a quick kick return or something because you're trying to save yourselves here.
Yeah, I'm not even sure at this point if it's mathematically in the equation, but, I mean, that doesn't mean you don't try it here, of course. But either way, great game all around. Norton proves to be victorious in the end from what it seems.
19 seconds to go. Norton with a 14-point lead. Medway's going to need a miracle to get this victory or to tie this game up, if you will, but Norton looks like they're going to hang on here.
Of course, this kick's probably going to go into the end zone, which means it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20, and that's pretty much going to put a cap in this one.
Yeah, absolutely will be, as they've been down at the 20-yard line every time pretty much.
They were backed up due to the, I believe, unsportsmanlike after the touchdown was scored. So the kick will be from the 25. So maybe it won't go in the end zone for the first time tonight.
Be a big test for Stroney's leg, who has been very impressive tonight. It would have to be a 75-yard kick at least to get to the end zone.
Yeah, I think someone would sign him right now if he did that.
It's going to be a short kick instead. Recovered to the 37-yard line. He'll just get out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It was returned there by Grant Hetzel, the senior, on the return for 1 yard on the return. 1st and 10 to the 38. They got to get 62 yards, then get an onside kick recovery, and then score another touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know if that's in the cards mathematically.
We'll see. You never know. Crazier things have happened.
Have there been crazier things that have happened? That's pretty crazy.
You never.
That would be one of the craziest things to ever happen. That's for sure. Yeah.
You never know. They're gonna move it up here. And see where they're moving it up to. 48-yard line is where they'll spot this ball. So 1st and 10 at the 48. Gotta think they're gonna pass here. No, they're gonna hand it off. It's a good run. It's there by Aiden Bayhan. He's down with 8 seconds to go. And they got to about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of about 17.
Yeah, nice run right there.
You got to wonder why they were even running the ball there. You got to think they're going to pass it. The clock is going to tick off. And the Norton Lancers, a late game heroic victory here tonight, beating the Medway Mustangs 42-28 here tonight here at Norton High School. This was a very entertaining football game, to say the least, Joe.
Very, very entertaining. We'll discuss it all in the post-game show, that's for sure.
And we certainly will. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. The post-game show is coming up after this here on MyFM 101.3.
Want to make your event unforgettable? Let the 101.3 MyFM event marketing team bring the energy and excitement. Whether it's a festival, corporate event, or community celebration, we've got you covered with live broadcasts, DJ equipment, rentals, and more.
We'll work with you to create a custom bundle that fits your needs. Visit myfmtoday.com and fill out our EMT request form. Let's make your next big occasion one to remember. Together with MyFM.
Have you been to Galliford's Restaurant and Tavern at Southwick Zoo in Mendon? The Brewer family welcomes you to enjoy their delicious, freshly prepared entrees. Galliford's is not just a restaurant, but a culinary experience, featuring family-style New England comfort food. Check out the Daniels Room, a private function room to accommodate any occasion needed, even a wedding on the grounds of the zoo. The holiday season is waiting for you at the zoo. Go to Southwick Zoo's website to check the date and times of the all-new holiday experience. Make Southwick Zoo and Galliford's a holiday tradition.
Do you want your business, team, or family to look their best? Head to the Embroidery Bar in Milford, your local shop for custom embroidery and t-shirt design. From shirts to hats, cups to flasks, if you can dream it, they can stitch it.
I'm John, co-owner of the Embroidery Bar. We're right here in Milford, and we love helping local schools, teams, and businesses show off their pride. Big or small, we've got you covered.
Stop by the Embroidery Bar at 208 Main Street, 2nd floor, right here in Milford. Or you can visit them online at theembroidery-bar.com. The Embroidery Bar in Milford, the local go-to for looking your best.
I need new glasses, but those chain stores are all the same. Rush service, limited choices.
That's why we're at Joseph and Thomas Opticians. We've been in Milford for over 38 years, and their selection is amazing.
Wow, these frames actually fit me, and they're helping me pick the best lenses for my lifestyle.
That's the difference. Personal service, great quality, and no pressure.
You're right. Forget the chains. This is where I'm coming from now on.
Joseph and Thomas Opticians. Trusted on site. Find us at 138 South Main Street, Milford.
You know that amazing feeling when you hit every green light on Main Street? Woohoo! Take that feeling with you when you start shopping for your new home. With a mortgage pre-approval from Milford Federal, you've got the green light to find your dream home. Why get pre-approved? Well, peace of mind, competitive edge, and savings. With your pre-approval, Milford Federal will pay for your appraisal when you find your home. And with your pre-approval in hand, it's nothing but green lights through closing. Appraisal fee to be credited at closing. New purchase, construction, or refinance customer only. Offer cannot be used in conjunction with any other discounts. Offer must be confirmed with application. Valid 2/24/2025 while offer lasts. Offer subject to change at any time. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 465956. Visit your local branch today to get pre-approved or apply online at milfordfederal.com.
This high school broadcast is being sponsored in part by All Temp Systems. At all temps, they deliver the highest level of quality for your comfort. Experienced technicians, customer-first mindset, and upfront pricing, all at all temps. They service all brands and are licensed and fully insured on all services performed. Have All Temps service all of your home comfort needs for you and your family. All Temps is your #1 team. All Temps Systems, Pond Street in Milford.
At ABC Air Heating and Cooling, we believe in hard work on the field and in your home, serving Northridge families with expert heating and cooling service. We're proud to sponsor this football season. Visit abcairheatingandcooling.com, where comfort wins.
Modern Design and Build out of Holliston is proud to sponsor your local high school football team. From dream kitchens to stunning home additions, we build it right here in your community. Visit designbuildmodern.com to book a free estimate and let's build something great together.
Don't be fooled by the name Pepperoncini's Pizzeria. It's not just pizza. Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill at East Main Street in Milford is a family restaurant with a full menu for your full family. From their great tasting appetizers to game time wings on the bone tossed in a multitude of different flavors. Pepperoncini's offers catering for all corporate events as well as private parties. For the best pizza in the Milford area, it's Pepperoncini's. Bring the family to Pepperoncini's Pizzeria and Grill. You won't leave hungry. Gluten-free pizza on the menu.
Whoa! Oh.
Oops, sorry.
That's fine, honey.
Mom, I'm home from practice, and I brought the whole team.
Oh, the floor. Okay, that's great. No, that's great.
Hey, honey. Can you believe all the rain?
Oh, we need new floors.
Milford Hardwood, South Main Street, Milford. Your hardwood flooring professionals with a large selection of hardwood flooring to meet your budget. Pick up a sample today.
Are you thinking about buying a new car or maybe looking to refinance an existing car loan? At Homefield Credit Union, we offer competitive rates on new car purchases as well as car loan refinancing. And with our Auto Advisor program, Homefield Credit Union can help you get a fair and competitive price on a new or used vehicle while financing directly with the credit union. Homefield Credit Union, banking with a Homefield advantage. Stop by or call today, 508-839-5493, 138 South Main Street in Milford and at 86 Worcester Street in North Grafton.
Milford Regional Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and sports and services at convenient appointment hours in Milford, Franklin, and Northbridge. To learn more, visit milfordregional.org/rehab. UMass Memorial Health Milford Regional is committed to providing exceptional healthcare services to our community with dignity, compassion, and respect.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the folks at Milford Tire know what it takes to protect your family when it comes to high-quality, safe tires. Just before you take your family out for your next long or short summer trip, Milford Tire asks you to just take a quick walk around and check the tire tread left on your car. At Milford Tire, they do a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and other jobs, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire, your family's safety comes first, and your cars too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
Kick it!
We welcome you back to Norton High School here in Norton, Massachusetts. The Norton Lancers with a 42-28 win over the Medway Mustangs as we welcome you into your post-game show that is sponsored tonight by Milford Nissan and Milford Nissan Collision Center at your service, customer-focused, and ready to help. 42-28 your final, Norton beating Medway. That was a fantastic football game, to say the least, Joe.
Yeah, that was one of the most electric games that we've been to all season.
Yes.
Every game, every broadcast this season. That's up there for, I think, top 3. Just a great game all around, back and forth battle till the bitter end.
Absolutely. It was a run-heavy game tonight, to say the least, as both teams were really using their run game to their advantage.
They were, but that's not to say that the passing game wasn't effective either, because both teams really could pass the ball as well. But, yes, the running game was the forefront for this game for both Medway and Norton, and eventually it was Norton's run game that was the reason why they were able to win.
Yes, absolutely, and the fumble recovery at the end there really helped Norton just kind of put this game to bed, right?
Yes, that was the exclamation point. And you were waiting for that one defensive play from Norton. Yes, they made a few stops in the fourth quarter to get Medway off the field during a tie game, but they hadn't had that big turnover till the very end, and that's when they got it.
That leads us into our Pepperoncini's player of the game tonight. At Pepperoncini's, you can get your wings before and after the game. Player of the game tonight is Jacob Johansson.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Jacob Johansson set the tone, and he was the reason why they were able to be so successful through the ground game. Yes, the Norton offensive line created holes for him, but it was Johansson who had to see the holes and run through them, and that's exactly what he did.
He was unbelievable tonight. The 65-yard run kind of solidified it for him there for the touchdown. That was unbelievable, to say the least. An unbelievable performance from the entire Norton team tonight, putting up 42 on a tough Medway team. That is going to do it for our Milford Nissan and Milford Nissan Collision Center post-game show. I want to thank Nate Merowitz back in the studio at MyFM Studios in Milford for being the board operator tonight. I want to thank Ty McCormick, who's saluting to me right now, for being our camera operator tonight on the YouTube side of the MyFM Media YouTube channel. For Joe Rice, I am Sam Smith signing off for now. Norton with a huge 42-28 victory over Medway. More football action coming to you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to MyFM 101.3's coverage of high school football. Brought to you by Milford Federal Bank, Joseph and Thomas Opticians, Milford Regional UMass Memorial Health, Crystal Pool and Spa, The Embroidery Bar in Milford, All Temps System, Milford Hardwood, Oliva's Market Catering and Gourmet Gift Shop, Pepperoncini's, Winks Salon and Spa, ABC Air Heating and Cooling, Milford Tire Service, Southwick Zoo, American Climbers, GNC Plumbing and Heating, Flood Fire Pro, Modern Design and Build, and Milford Nissan and Milford Nissan Collision Center. Now we send you back to your regularly scheduled programming.